Smiley and got the vibes that will make you feel irate. Tune in and stay tuned to Bamaso. It's a party King Smiley. Nana Wokwaso. Yo, on in Nanka Saturn and Web. Na Bamfon so reborn Chidom from Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Tune into Bamaso on a 24 radio. Yo, 24 radio. A photo 77 put man on you. I went to 4 radio. Papa Smiley, awareness in my one more. I went to 4 radio. A photo 77 put man on you. I went to 4 radio. Papa Smiley, awareness in my one more. Yo, from here to foreign, you give us a reason to listen to radio. Papa Smiley, a nyabo.
Eye Bamaso. Eye Bamaso. And Penisa, yes, Sumanian Safoni, Sumana Montaigne, and no confess a crumwa or Timubi. Could say by Papa Smiley in the bed of Fatrancy. Obey you, chum, my moon some, a man woman some, and in some polo. No mercy for the cripple. Papa, you chummy uncle.
Papi boy. Na 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 na, oh yeah. So pass some Daniel for two some more. I'm going to for radio. Till me, Bamaso. So pass some Daniel for two some more. I'm going to for radio. Till me, Bamaso. Jumedias require to need is Bamaso. Hey yes, super. I'm going. Jumedias require to know it is Bamaso. Hey yes, super. I'm going. Achibobo kao. Fire chief kao. Prince Bombardier kao. Ejana kasa Papa Smiley. Achibobo kao. Fire chief kao. Prince Bombardier kao. Ejana kasa Papa Smiley. Papa Smiley bebo yumpa. Bamaso. Bebo yumpa mweni ajiba. Bamaso. Obeke wasempa mwe futupa. Bamaso. Obemu wadwimpa dia bobrapa. Akwentu for radio. Till me. Obebo yumpa. Obema weni aji. Obeke wasempa. Obetu fupa. Bamaso. 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 Yeah. Obebo yumpa. Obema weni aji. Obeke wasempa. Obetu fupa. Bamaso. 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 So pass some Daniel for two some more. I'm going to for radio. Till me. Bamaso. So pass some Daniel for two some more. I'm going to for radio. Till me. Bamaso. Jumedias require to need is Bamaso. Hey yes, super. I'm going. Jumedias require to know it is Bamaso. Hey yes, super. I'm going. Achibobo kao. Fire chief kao. Prince Bombardier kao. Ejana kasa Papa Smiley. Achibobo kao. Fire chief kao. Prince Bombardier kao. Ejana kasa Papa Smiley. Papa Smiley bebo yumpa. Bamaso. Obebo yumpa mweni ajiba. Bamaso. Obeke wasempa mwe futupa. Bamaso. Obemu wadwimpa dia bobrapa. Akwentu for radio. Till me. Bamaso. Monday to Friday, 3 to 7 p.m. Papa Smiley, one on call.
Guide us some Minutes gone past 1500 hours. We are in GMT as we speak now, and it is Tuesday, the 27th, of October 2020. Here we are once again live on our 24 radio GH, as well as our Brabopa radio, and then in video on Facebook and on YouTube as well. Our 24 TV. We have chosen to call this very beautiful and exciting platform Bamaso. And just to be very brief, it is where discerning Ghanaians with discerning thoughts, we come around here holding our primary identity in high esteem, disregarding all secondary identities, knowing very well that there is no secondary identity that is more paramount than our primary identity. So around here, we treat ourselves from the perspective that we are simply Ghanaians. So if you are joining us for the first time out of curiosity, by recommendation or by accident, be reminded that it is okay to hold yourself or to see yourself in your secondary identity, but that should be measured to the extent as to how it is able to promote the primary identity. So irrespective of whichever standard you hold, around here we pose you questions just to know the extent to which it is able to promote the primary identity. If your secondary identities are not promoting the primary, what good is it? What good is it? That is the only way we measure the secondary identities. If it is not able to promote the primary, as the Bible said, if salt loses its value, the salt must be able to preserve, it must be able to give us the taste that we want. If salt loses that value, what do? We put it on the floor, we step on it, we trample upon it. That's it. That's all that we can do with salt. So in a similar vein, if your secondary identity it's not promoting the primary, you know what's up, isn't it? To this effect, I would humbly welcome you once again to Bamaso. Enchia Sronko Kasia, the Emwa Pipa and Kama, Baby Biara will be out of a video at 24 radio. A Probapa radio, Anna a 24 radio. Sa Impempensui and there. Ebnanda October that also a dionu enso. Wosomene kwa na eko. Ohwe obre nso a na omiensa aba pa ho sima aduonu. Yaba, why? Bamaso ani ya bepie no. Yebeto adwene ne yahwe kwan ye betumi afa normal Ghana afa de ntuma pa efra. Efri sampempensu ya kopem se nonso ebebo na ya sorry free hase no de minim ene se me ye Ghana ni de wonso unim ene se o ye Ghana ni se unya ntiase a ha ye be kirew amwate ase na se unya hunu se o ye Ghana ni a na wo se o ma oni ye na obi bia obi bia no e kire se o ye Ghana ni, as simple as that. De ye be dia tum se eno ne identity a esombo emaye no eno ana ye hu adwuma tin you se o gina ho na aka kirem se o ya amanyo ni o ya amanyo we ni a your actions and your inactions no o make sure say eno directed towards yes our identity na o gitum say o ye no nti sɛ wogi tum sɛ woyɛ Ghana ni a you work towards sɛ obama Ghana ayɛ deɛ bɛ akɔ n'anim. Quite simple. We nya de ade kɛseɛ biara. Na sɛ na me kyerɛkyerɛ ɛwɔ wɔpɔtɔ kasa mu no. Ɛyɛ wukuo kuma a wodɔm anaasɛ ahyɛnsodeɛ kuma a wowɔ no. Ne so mfasoɔ a ɛbɛma anaasɛ ɛso mfasoɔ ɛbɛma ekuo kɛseɛ no anya no ɛno ɛnkoa ne hia. That is all. Enti sɛ owo kuo kuma bi mu na sɛ saa kuo kuma no entimi ɛnhwɛ ɛma ekuo kɛseɛ no enya so mfasoɔ a na mfasoɔ bi ani hɔ. Enti ya me bomoni a kyerɛkyerɛ saa asɛm wɔ mu. Yɛwɔ so many other identities. Yɛ kase yɛ de ɔman Ghana kora yɛ mfato ho a yɛ kɔ religion a yɛwɔ mu bebree. Yɛ kɔ education a yɛ wɔ mu bebree ɛne me metie me a brand here pa kyerɛ sɛ me call the best school ɛwɔ Ghana. Yɛ friend Kumasi High School, right? Yes. Ebi nso yɛ ɛyɛ abrempɔn ɔsɛ tutufoɔ no mo hɔ. Ebi nso yɛ akatichie. Na kyerɛ sɛ aban ɔno so yɛ AC 166 na bibisa. Ebi nso ɛyɛ hemfa monkeka ɛne obu wɔ hɔ no mu a ne sɛn ne kaa mu abranteɛ te sɛ me deɛ ne bi. Yes, me hu me mate wɔ abɔnten a abranteɛ na tis na kyerɛ sɛ I feel good. Me wa it's a secondary identity that I was able to acquire because I went to Kumasi High School. As simple as that. Na yɛmfa ne sɛ yɛkɔ religion a sɛ wani tua a Christopher no mo hɔ mo prince na mama prince nkramofoɔ no nso mo hɔ ɔmo so wɔ hɔ pa. Na ne tenten ɛne ne tietie mu nyina ɛne sɛ hwɛ yɛmfa ho yɛ wobɛka biara yɛmfa ho sɛ Christopher no mo dodoɔ yɛ sɛe ɛwɔ Ghana ɛdɔso pa. Sɛ mo antimi ama Ghana ankɔ n'anim a emfaso bia ni Kristo so mu Ghana. As simple as that. Se kremofo entumi mododo no ama Ghana anko n'anim emfaso bia ni kremoso mu Ghana. Tintin tietie mu nyina no. Enti ɛwɔ sɛ ekuo kuma bi a wodon bia. Kɛseɛ na enya so mfaso a why do we give room for that? Enti we seek to figure out ways of making the primary identity stand tall. Na enema bebree ana etwintwan anam a eno nti ema the primary identity no entumi enko nanim. Si etwitwa nyina agu. Na it will get to a point wa na ubehunu say what matters most is the primary. Anything else is secondary. What matters most is the primary. Everything else, hey, forget it. It matters to the degree to which it is able to promote the primary. As simple as that. And the Saudi Ani said, Dr. Zazadenti all the way in Roehampton. Etienne dia next say Papa Smiley one more time. Mejina akwantufoɔ radio anamu tunchie mu odene kɛseɛ pa na bɛy ɛde ma ɛnɛ dai ɛbna dai efiada sɛ meka kyerɛ wo sɛ yɛbɛde yɛ ho sɛ yɛbrɛ deɛ koraa na yɛbɛba yɛabrɛ deɛ koraa na ɛnɛ yɛbɛba enti yaba at all cost yasa ba bio after making a very beautiful round trip to Düsseldorf. Yasaba yɛbɛto akwantuo no so. Nti ɛnɛ ɛbenada pensuo bi si nkyɛn wate na yɛnto ato adwene yɛnhwɛ kwan a yɛbɛtumi afa ɔmaa no ɛda wakoma so ɛda nso makoma so mfa ne ntoma pa mfira kama ɔpanin kɛseɛ bi a I admire so much ɛka asɛm bi kwasi ade etwa mu no wɔ say the problem is not a problem, or the problem is not the issue. The issue is how we either respond or react to the problem. Tell you. Also, how no your how la ila or how no and your how. Name or how no any equine ye befa. Any or how no idea be. I didn't get down so I can say. And then make a cheaper. And see, the problem is not an issue as to how we either respond or we react to the problem. No, that is the problem. Now the tintin in it and it say, this world will never exist without problems. Well, you can see the problems as the negatives in this life, right? You can see them as those negatives, the things that we do not so much desire. People look at it that way. And no, and now you can say a problem. Na said your opinion can no. Sa negatives na I say problems na ye hu no. No nyanya no ne how no. Or how no any how we either respond or react to those problems. God believe you me. If you see a way problems no answer that the be wo e bi be wo de bia. Ai e be ho pa. Na said them can say problems no e bi and we betimi aka say no the negatives ewo e wiase no. Na ade ba ko also hu ni say those negatives no e ka hu bi ana positives no timi ye de be etimi bo adwuma omienu ka bom ai na bibia akonanim fefefe enti ohaw no eno ankasa nye ohaw o se de ye be ye behwe na ya toto sa ohaw no eno ni problem no na saudi o my Ghana kra ye mfato ho a has there ever been a time that we had no problem in our country? No, and there's never going to be a time there wouldn't be any problem. For a year, United States, maybe Donald Trump says, no, almost all quarter no, I'm a box to be no, for Hoyam Fato home. Has there ever been a time United States has existed without any problem? Obviously, no. Well, a beautiful place that I always love to visit, Germany. Oh, Düsseldorf, a very, very beautiful place, although and to other places are Mako when it comes to Germany, but it's still a beautiful place. Busaho, Oman Germany, has Germany even today as we speak, has it is there a country that you would say there are no problems? There are problems. Baby our war, there are problems. Our boom, there are problems. But as to how you deal with the problems, no, and any problem, and no how can see any power. And see, yeah, my God, no problems. It has never, and the problems will always be there. Now, you see, opening ya make an asemia can simbi a can ho say. Ushia a year around here some years ago, of Burkina Faso. Then times Burkina Faso, you could say that was one of the poorest or the poorest nation in the world. But this man he met was a very, very, very rich man. Very, 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 very wealthy man. Na Obusade say e bani say pa na you come from the poorest, but you are so wealthy. I said Musa, papa no. And the man and he say, wherever there is a need, there is opportunity to make money. Now, people who are were then in Burkina Faso, no, they would see whatever is going on as a huge problem. Why? It's a problem. But this man saw it as an opportunity to make money. In a similar vein, the problems of our land, doesn't hey, pick a sector. Pick a sector. And let's talk about the problems there. Oh, yeah, the rap politics in democracy and yasem kuma yen pick our education. Huge ones. I hear from you. Pick any uncle. But within all these problems, no, there are huge opportunities. Huge ones. Perhaps when we are able to change our language, so the market say, corruption indicates the room for improvement. If we are able to change our language, it will help us to forge ahead. And to make will be problems are not the problem. Because this world has never existed without problems. Problems, no, and may forge ahead. Name as to how we respond or we react to the problem, no, that is the problem. Into a Ghana or how would it be? So America, how won't mean country so how be any America? Won't mean country that's a United Kingdom. We have no problem. In as much as we are advanced. You're quite in so many ways, no. Won't mean country said there's no problem. But as to how we respond or react to the problem, no, that is the problem. Into my Ghana, so yeah, or how we are responding or reacting to the problem, no, that is the problem. And only how. Let's choose progressive ways of either responding or, if you want to just use reacting to the problems of our land. Because ohano de yetwe mu time ebe wo de bia. So tiani said the doctors as adentu or tiani ya. Let's just say and then so yaba. We coming to figure out a progressive response to the problems, which indicates the room for improvement for our lovely nation we have chosen to call Ghana. Today being the 27th of October 2020, and mark 40 more days to our election day. 40 more days. Let's just say our expectations, what we think should be happening, the things that we got to do, among so many things. And you ever can wasem and then day and so. You betwa akwantu no so sa pepepe na ye ne said ye ne da no. Samri arantipa fire. Oh, I'm for about classroom on temper. Ye bisnya de. Professor fire. Waba. Ana President Bombardier ono so we classroom ho. Ono so professor kese pa ono ye professor emeritus. Ana Urabodi and so Abba. Yenyina ye be ye. Abra bomu adwuma. Ebe abra bomu adwuma pa. Enti anche ho no ye ma arantipa fire. Akwaba na yemfa dwumadi no enhyehyɛ so fefefe. Kama. And the fire. Unmute yourself, Yanko. Ati. Unmute your home, Yanko. Fire. And the fire. And the fire, chief. And the fire. The gates. The gates. Good. And what? Me too good to pa. Me too good to pa. Ben we feed any. Why? Na yaba. And yaba. Right. Interesting. So yeah, kwasa de twa mu no so anadwo no ana mene board chairman so ana ne hokani Mama Lu he decided say Mama Lu so Mama Lu you be round trip back home ako Germany aba right enti kwesera na adwo no ana ya TC wo right the heavy machine pa me nada heavy one what I say ana ya TC kwan so and ye could do Folkestone right maybe I fa epoase no Euro tunnel honum so
mo fa epoase
ye fa epoase na o ye fa epoase say Yesu di offer say Yesu kra di offer so ye fa ase o ti ase Yesu di say so keke no offer ye fa ase enti 35 minutes near Drew Calais o ti ase France ana ye di machine no de bay etisi abonten ene so me ha ene enwumie send bansa chief driver me na mkra car no so ndem tro no enti ene lo say what you say so on sanyum ashila on sanyum no so ka sanyum no fire oh na obi e bon komo no mute ho ye no so ba be no enti somehow in a space of 4 hours na etwam kuroba miensa so ama oma miensa so me adru ye said that I no adru in Germany abonten so right na you see it was a very beautiful journey as always na that was the second time I am afa in Sunase so de bia me kwa ya me fa nsu no so na me dwene ho saa ye hyensu na se no me dwene ho saa na ne kwaku na Mama Lu ne ye bonkomo na e ba na sai na wo mutimi ye ya ma ye di train e fa nsu ase e twa saa kwan we se e ba na sai na kwaku busa masimbi wo say Bochama obusa masimbi wo say why can't we do it? And I'm saying, Debbie. Chairman, was some question. He said, "Oh, can it before? What does he? What can be before?" And I'm saying, "Debbie, Chairman. Abby, okay, say, why can't we do it?" And I said, "Yeah, we can't do it." So what I'm trying to say. Name on bottom line, and they say, "We are not ready to do it." Right? Uncle Woody, betcha ate. Bottom line in na say, ye nyanya ready. See a bed, ye be. Na you see when you leave baby hour just to go and experience new things, and you just see how people are advanced in ways of doing things na amaubusa ho say e de ne baaye enunti no afedi ye ntimi nya de be ye ntimi nya sa skills yi bi so ya metro no na emye koka be yi hu asem se na no ye ka hu asem ya
me put me my application ako
ema ye koka be yi hu asem na you see ya dada ye ki na you see oh sane wo ma mo de bible no bra wo no ya na nam to no na
because I am no going on make case
okay I see
no I check it
because second fan no say magic me boa
why about on TV ba
ba on de ne so de na ye What a man to me, Lord, yes, I magic no.
Ah, person konya ayi
I one mechanic nyinaa de akyerɛ wɔn wia na ɔma ka wɔn wia no wɔn wia na ɔma sa
akaba otia
ɔmo wie kura ɔmo bɛsa akɔtu sɛ Moses wɔkɔgye Israelfoɔ no wɔde ne poma to hɔnom no so na ɛyɛ Pharaoh akɔmfoɔ no ɔmo nso yɛ deɛ bɛyɛ wɔn nso de wɔn poma to hɔnom so ɔmo nti no kɔmfoɔ no nso bɛtumi anya powers no bi but baabi a onya firiɛ no ɛno no nyɛ hɔ na Moses nyaa ne deɛ no yɛ deɛ bɛyɛ efiri yɛ so na ne tenten ɛne ne tietia mu nyinaa ne sɛ
na nso kori
na nso wagye atum sɛ kori na nso de yɛ deɛ bɛyɛ nso de yɛ adwuma na ne tenten ne ne tietia mu nyinaa ɛne sɛ yɛ nyinaa no we came with the attributes of where we all emerged from na biribi nti no ama ebinom a step into what they can do and yeah market time because but ya say adwene ya say adwene na ade ba ko a meka twa to na jama mo aba mu no so on Matthew chapter 7 verse 7 asema wo ho no unim so ni masema wo ho
minimpa
was it ask and it shall be given, seek and ye shall find, knock and it shall be what opened. I'm a junior assassin who sa
misano
not tell you me junior assassin who sa na de me hu nyina based on what I have come to know and it say whatever God is capable of doing, no, God is already doing it, right? Na say me to sa quotation in what the tie nyina ne say if I should ask and it shall be given unto me, and I say whatever is to be given unto me and it's already there, me boa ho dada enya afi ne yekoyo ho dada so I say if I seek and I will find, and I say ade na me hwehwe na ade e bai ho dada enti sa asem no se wudi kodu a de wo so hu ni se kwan ba so ana wo fa wo be hu de ho dada no kwan ba so ana wo fa ba bia ana se epono na wo honom no ya bie dada wo na epono bi wo honom a me se on se ye wo epono bi wo honom a ye slide ati ase epono bi nso ho no ma ye pia kwa akire oti ase ye wo bi nso ho no ma ye pagya ase ne kosoro oti ase enti sa apon ukogina akire a ye bio ye bie ye safoan ye say lock namu ye bie na mum as to say ubehunu say pono no ye slide anase ye pia kɔ no na ogina akire ho no enti ompa abo a wo so obo nyina ne say ubehu ekwan a ubefa so aye debe and saka what is already existing. Assembly nyina no. Na you see had you know on say fire adia was here who say ye mano so hu. Me ni uluma. Me uluma wono no ye eda kese pa asra na mkono mu. Na no uluma na say me drain na am say hey uluma anyu adwin say onana no mo ba de oye me no bi na ba ye wo mu omegu anu mase o omegu anu mase omegu anu em keka because na no na wo so for back asoro sa asoro no so for back no we preach we say Onyankopon ne Israel for no yaka 400 years tio na mitie sa asem ne sa me say ene yom da ho ka sa asem no Onyankopon ne Israel for yaka 400 years na Onyankopon no obi yaka say ne sitie
sign of weakness.
I mean oh
akaye I want men who be blessing mema because they are weak vessel. The only thing na obet with the revenge and so on why aka. Na yakopon pa unipa ono ya aka ede. Asa ko ni.
Oh, na metie saa asɛm ne saa sɛ yɛ kɔ ne sɛ yɛ ne yɛbɛyɛ yɛkɔ ne sɛ yɛ ane yɛbɛyɛ de yɛbɛyɛ and the fire that was trip no how it went and nkɔmɔ a yɛdidiiɛ along the way and so many things that I think that was the first long road trip na Kweku and Mama Lou across the continent either way and they enjoyed it. What I say, they enjoyed it, but as I said,
enjoy it because una damn no question to open up there.
Sir. There is some question, Mr. Hey. Obi en wachiri, Mr. Bebre. Obi en wachiri. Why?
Na the camera to care. Na so you come.
No. Obi en wachiri. What I say? Fire. Bon champion ko. What's it? Bon champion ko.
Yo papa. Wa boy nkomo. Enemrem. Yago jina door no. Once the doors wa church them bebre. Na ebi wo ho a ese upin no. Ena go for the automatic.
Aha.
Na no mu bi. Yangu mo. Na woni ma be jina se sa kwa wo pa lock no. Wo kibia. I hope say there be am we need aso. Need aso say enche say nyame fire me pensu po special for no sabi wo mu nya jimi say o ma to sabi anga say to sabi inti me no be program bi na sama me be kan wo achie no afi be ne short ama so o ka kire be say Ghana the major problem once a politician for now obi say major problem corruption there be any corruption just a symptoms well I say obi anya ace na wa phone na yare ne phone yare ne phone o ze me medicine la wo muso wa phone a what nipa size yare na ye no ace inti yen obi ka chem say problem in Africa Ghana corruption am sere on tiasem nase there be a sign say yeah Africa for especially Ghana leaders normally are useless. That is the problem. The guys are not useful to us. Anya corruption Papa anya corruption Debbie Onze worker by no me fire me say the question no me say didn't me say the question me said that because that is not be said obisana oka so is in our policy who be yet a mind penny say we nyina so so what throw in troy be bia be be a sign by now waka obi an say nti na me hu adwena wo trim yenya sa nti me de misre ochodi ampon say at least Oma Waka made the first independent candidate of Ghana.
Okay. So many dear Kunyano.
And yes, Obedia Kunya. Akunya Benekudi.
So always when you're independent president and I said
the first independent candidate. We haven't had any independent candidate. Yenibi.
Okay. After my was here.
In fear what we are, many way you mammy can't say be to say Bombardier no maha, no buy a betty and no diaduma. But can say a fire and a kind. Bimpo me pese, me say, who are brutally. So can I told them cattle. Now, you know, Ghana, if you no matter, Sebi. I say, oh, I can't say what. Wouldn't you? So okay.
That's right.
Me see what to car I could see Ghana 10 years. Won't you that? Who for train? If you basket or Kumha, wouldn't you car? Papa, so what?
Yeah, okay.
My car. The same thing. I did 100%. I buy it to know 100%. Yes, in your 50. You got to when you one. Also, your candidate. What's for here? And our sister. You are not. You're independent candidate to be organ. There's no independent candidate. I have grown and on person money. Well, indeed, I hope say Waka will be to me at this impact number. Now, at least an independent candidate for a start. Baba, Obegas and a fire. There are some walking. Here, football, and there be a medical master, and some about was national. So, them say football pa.
I mean, so an engine hopa. The uncle.
Football must start almost now a 12 players neighbor. 12. Until it drew some time, I think 20 or 30 years. And our coaches was introduced. Into coaching ye player, or we player back, a quarter coaching in chain. Tiani OBNT. Into or the player in chain. Coaching in chain. Say, Obi Pra, none of telling chance, oh, when come the Vinfi. Non in the Cassa. A modern coaches be or we are Sardians, one with your board. Into now F11 airport. Now football, you're born to keep a beer and move. I don't want to go back. In the team near 12. Into a number here, almost double no. Now 22. As a car no 24, 26. Because on big training, they say a double, 22. Okay. Within 11 players no more. See, I'm finding 12 now. A group of 3 within the 12. Now, players, you know, or group in any near the kind, you're from creative players. Because my example is Messi, Ronaldo, they make things to happen. Who 2 people team where someone they be over the top. They take risk. Once when you're born now, go for treble no so no and say, oh, yeah, Messi, Ronaldo put a tire or one and defenders no more no, oh, or creative. They make things happen. I say, make an Baba policies here. So, okay, first one, we say they are creative players. Over to me from creators. And they take their risk. A being so on to treat, we're very creative. When we say number 9 at the home, I could do Manchester. They're going to Poba. No, I'm not so long distance. A normal person cannot do it. Now, I could see player and answer. Very creative. Or can say electric and a 9. Or to be bonus in it is super. Ordinary player Bobby, I bet you stick. Yeah, you bonnet himself. And now, or yes, mistake 2 pay. Ultimately, be dead. But these guys have that power. I will move that. Second group in a team, no. You throw more perfectionist. Okay, we believe I could even do what. My lamp, my boy, no suit of pine. Won't miss that. You never miss perfectionist. Or more, you ever more politicism. Now, team be normally no. I are not strikers, no. They are deemed to be perfectionists. Or one tack in those days, no. You're almost standing 9. So, okay,
that's right.
When you're born now, farmer, no. Need just a mention it. Perfect nation.
Tony, what the enemy are
Medasi. Inti, only in your two group. Third one, you're from spoilers. About church room. Third one, you're from spoilers. And also, and what's some neighbor counts is here. Spoilers, you know. Okay, Makelele.
Champion Makelele.
Or Mono said that 4 name. We know about no, I got time, no, one second, or one second information. So, Omuni Messi bar, no, a player be, or Messi could be a dinner. Or could be a, or the Omoko Sam, Omoko say, or could be a dinner. Or yes, you join Procono. Maybe I don't know. It's Messi and Tabo turn or Kochako pay. We also Messi abone am Messi yellow card. Last well game. On which man. Every some were politics. And one of your communicators no. Or the somebody did attempt. So you also react. Make sure to Nina. Mr. Football and one area politics. The spoilers no. Bebre Macasiano no. On which man no. Aha. Into Papa Smelly. My mom answer. Last one in Fiji. And no, you felt men.
Men.
Men. And no, I was so jamu. It is so ja. I say 3 lieutenants and 100 men. Men, I'm not weird, man. Or more money said yes. In terms of their link up, professionals in Yamboa, no one linking, no, their man, just or no to be shown on Masuku will be to be a whole season on Shago. And you know, you man, no, a man, or bois, the other 2 groups, no. Oh, unfortunately for us, no. And I don't been enough Kufado, Edema Ghana for men, also men, and that is the result you see. Oh, into men and so, Okonoma a year from workers, they do the work. Some call bread, no the bone, and ma missing no more. You're from creative or creators. No. Papa, young scholars so in American politics, will be our podcast science with a catcher. Independent candidate, America for the spoiler. 10 years, will be our podcast science via Angelo Munti, Namonre, and Frema Pasmali. America student be a law, why podcast science via independent candidate, or from spoilers. They only come when they see a given candidate, no one penasem. No, I say top level vote.
Is that can you express why you remember?
Aha, what am I? Now, Papa, I did about Kwan a year one and say in football, no workers, no one say, Omuno, you so more. Say, coach, baby, or probia, says you about Kwan. Bet to me, Edna more example, very dire or Tottenham. What can owns up there? So or a method by trade. When you there be method na one to count the battery. Oh, so when you know, into no philosopher no. Or no defining, you can redefine the role of players because on him concept way and what the year do. My case also defining the concept and the control defense. Okay.
I said redefining of a players in the rule there. Say as in can so ya deal.
Na own tomorrow.
Okay.
Or no dear no. Or no dear no. Nipa be or your offensive midfielder. Now I'm not a defensive. There be. You change you trade in totally.
Na say your friend say I way Thierry Henry no a striker.
Thierry or starting the trade as a young boy, no a striker. What they be so be or starting trade as a young boy, no a striker. Now, men, once some no use into a air no before they do what you call own goal. What is that in that? And of course, we are own goal. Now in football, no, go for a Briabi, but recent time. Obi be a kaipa, if I know William Gallas. No bomber Chelsea. So okay,
Gallas.
2016, Okachi Mourinho said, so I'm more send a forward. Now they make a talk wing wa messing home. And yes, I'm good. No Mourinho so was it? Was it member? Was it Uba Cock or Bobby? I'm the water. When you are born, oh, paying. Okay, send one part. In the 2017 Omotono, William Gallas. No Chelsea. Was it baby or the metal, Miss Mimpo, or so I'm the better, and I'm your coach. I'll tell you what is happening. On go in politics, it been one free meal now, Ransford, I introducing no campaign. One said, Bro George, no, almost 1 penny. Inti. Say for the Omoji Tumwa UK policy for the U10, but in real ten and a own go no. Oh, someone waka, so I did women yet, never walk of fan. A own go. Once I guess all the call opponent to if we are power on chain into own goal no. Now those who normally do own goals no, workers no. Into Papa Smiley. Young spoilers no. Na memfa uncommon here. Yet in America for free independent candidate spoilers. In 1992, Akwabi Yafano Rose Perot Wono when ya 19% of popular vote. Ma Angelo Muriamara. Papa, Misonya 19%. Now Bush, it didn't go assassin. Senior Bush, no say. And call war no so beko, uncle so beko, okay? Now quite page 19%. Into 90%, you know. I know pushing George Bush. Emma Clinton, a president of USA. Was saying not Bush and a certain president. I can't be with you. Was this metro? No could deny as a spoiler. Inti Papa, I didn't handle independent candidate when you 19%.
What's it? He didn't say.
Oh, I say by Ross or Rose. ROSS.
Okay.
PEROT. They said no PEROT. 1992 but pay yam was here. When you 19% of the vote. Papa, also I'm seeing a independent candidate to Ghana.
That's right.
Another one, you find George Wallace. When you have 14% of a popular vote. John Anderson in 1980, when you have 7% popular vote. And with the Papa Roosevelt. When you have 27%, when you have been for SN Republican candidate, you know. Popular vote, or two, no. Roosevelt, no. When you're 27%, he was an independent candidate. Republican, you know, only obtained 23%. The last one is Raphael. When you're 3%. Inti, Mr. Which you am say, Anya you cry. Woman worker in 3% for the first time in our history. And then we beside me of us say, Omunya, no twin catcher. And your number to me, but a 1% na kunim.
Say, Sunny, Joy Beckham, Kakra sauce, and also more cogit 33.3.
Indeed, Baba, when you did 3.3, there will be a coup in Ghana. Don't be NDC MPP or one into power. Namakatro. 33%. When constitution has to stand, the people have changed it automatically. Say independent candidate 33%. There won't be second round. Parties too negu. Nothing fatwa dream. I revolt against the system. Straight away, don't go for second round. Constitutional go automatically. Inti, Mesre, Anya, on my mouth about 4 or 5 people, and we independent on figures. But when you're 27, 23, Nyanya, 1 year 2000, Raphael, 2000 and say 3%. Mr. Abaya to in independent banner anyone. There's no independent candidate in Ghana. Worker should make himself the first independent candidate in Ghana. Well, now say no bar. And this in the MPP. Women's review because they don't see women say only 2 pay. My church room that say oh car now you saw because I numbers 1 to 100. Uno unya wana. How can you have math? Unya no. Oh, na maybe near Mumukakra. And I'm whom I met Bridget. I said Bridget, you did theatre so. Where you candidate me what?
Bridget dog no good.
Be a man will be a producers in Cofanamra. Where you say woman, dear, and yes, and one effect, baby. They may choose where we. But you may see a man in what you say. What say? You judging of by 5 MPs. I bet you are sending you. Or say about way, me catch them send to me, see I'm sending was secretary card and me catch and say, on me address say, think the first priority is to get people in parliament. Or him and himself say, "Akwewe, we see got use one." And also we think about it. And that was the end. Mami wait till Asemna Sindum. Forget about the money. What he's doing. What see? The success should be to get 5 MPs. In the past, when you're tumpa to me, you have made an inroad. What I then say, because whatever you are doing, you need people in parliament. In the or no, the person within the back. Neshe I junior auditor. Didn't know what can say. Be a very unique person among them. Panebra. Inti na no asem. Inti baba smali. Yewura waka. Mesre no. Wo mo modern enya spoiler me Ghana for. At least one feel not point say and emra 1. Onya 1 pe history accepted the first successful independent candidate in our country. So what you make a tell?
Who dey near pa koso?
Indeed, for the past, starting now, there have not been independent candidate because numbers near you. Number no so I say a positive 1 echo. Oh, not point say there be and count at the year you may ye into worker. Oh, more didn't say fire sled no. Or Bob more didn't say or very start a number 1 to 5. This is a project a certain home. Target of 5 MPs no. We need and these are the people that we need. If I'm perfectionists or more footballers no. We need professionals in politics are the honest people. Inti sanganya some bonia and can say finance, foreign minister. Omuna they be in government. You have to get people who are very perfect because loan be a contract be outside be a foreign minister name. On a finance minister, it's scarce be among 2 people we. So they're supposed to be perfect guys. And you what's your white you know. Once or bar no bonabaso, this year quite Natali no, I shall white cap to see. Now, but me didn't ya ABC crown. Ma menka assembly. And kilo. Oh, yeah, Abaya tree. Or he'll be back say, oh, fire. Now, there be now kind of forms. Didn't now more woman ye be independent for there be. I am more of a can seminar. Or can I accept it. Me get 2. Na me fa nya adwuma. Ana me fa nso me ne nya adwen. Any was almost 30 project. If you don't believe the project, shut up. No, I don't point democracy, but I don't want to talk about democracy because I don't believe in it. Papa, everyone said we are in a village. A village in a SCMA. And I can't find a daho. There's no hotel. Now if you are Brochaba, also be a project, a hotel, 200 rooms hotel. So at the Casepa. No be seen no car quantity. Me a native SCMA. Should I keep quiet? Because you are coming to put up a project. In the middle of the road, there be. Indeed, this is the problem. A time is coming 4 years from now. Something maybe for Ghana. Now what can them? Omona Omasha say Omodo. Maybe for Ghana. The genuine independent candidate will come to Ghana. No, he will not contest election. The genuine person or the special for any game, he will never join this election. The election, the vehicle, Maka 4 years, 6 years. The year election, no, it's a vehicle. Corrupt. Therefore, infection. Into you have been infected. Why say who's a genuine person? Who a genuine person? OBNTO. It's on record. And number 10 for the conduct research, you know. It's on record that 62% of Ghanaian election, you know, are vote buying. 62% of those who are going to vote. 60.6 and on my 62%. They sell their vote before they buy. So the ordinary Ghanaian have no capacity or capability to make judgment. Election is about judgment, good and bad, progress and this. because say you turn the vote, you know. When ni onwa ni ti ntina no na me ni achi a bit discussion kakra na person of person kwadwe what the debate number no cancer reflection election no that election year reflection because the person is like a judge in the court that have been bribed with kusie is no longer using the law. Whatever he's doing it in the darkness. He operate by the law. He have been bribed, therefore he's not using the law. Whatever he's doing is immoral. It doesn't reflect him as his lordship anymore. The same thing, once people vote based on petty things that have been given to them, either one box in 200 cities, other market or this, the person have no capacity and capability to make free judgment. This is a research by number 10. See, a big figure. Well, you know this. Also, we are science-based. You are going into an election whereby more than 60% of the voters, their vote have been bought. What science are you using? So, if you agree to this and you join, you yourself, you are corrupt. Don't go and join that election. What that you need is a campaign to reform and change the vehicle to power of corridors or corridor of powers. So why more I mean change system to about oh man now could join here once we are corrupt you end up now system 2 let's assume say oh dear no you are going to bribe only 50. Where are you going to get the money? Obi say what I say who sponsor you? What's what another sponsor them? Can you get that money to buy even 10% of the votes? Because they are not going to vote for you. A precedent has been set that before you vote, you have to be paid. And you are going to follow the same suit, anti-corrupt. And you might take about 3 or 4 interviews from him. What's it? He's okay with easy. It means he's going to be corrupt. He's going to join the same vehicle. Muhammad joining your corrupt. He's going to join the same vehicle. Very simple accountability, transparency, or you're corrupt. He's going to join the same vehicle. Mills, Edico Power, or you're corrupt. The same vehicle, I'm a Kufuado, I am corrupt. No. You are going to use the same vehicle. That vehicle needs to be changed or we clean it. Take it into one more. I'm the side vehicle. No one's back again, or you're corrupt. You too, sir. And for I dream, man. The first and most important thing for Ghanaians is the reform. Once all can Nigeria for us, I may say, and yes, the Nigerians are looking for. They are looking for overhauling. That's the reforms. We need total reform in Africa. Bibia never pa. Into what Jesus Christ people could see why. Corruption. Go and ask Mills. Mills, one want to say, I do finance minister. Before morning say men sign it. Go and read the report. Now Mr. Cantro. A man that says honest. Because the boys will force you to tell lies. And that's corruption. We need to change this system. And the most important one is the vehicle. How we go to power. Tell me, common MP have to go and borrow almost 500,000 to get to power. Are you crazy? Where is he going to get that money? And when they are taking S gracia, then now we are crying. Debbie. Papa Samari. Inti, Asemino. So BRC or reforms or will say or plan. What plan? Change the vehicle that is so infected of corruption. And it's clear for everybody. The report is there. 62% of those who are going to vote now, they are going to bribe them of all kinds of items. So the people are not judging for themselves. And that's why 4 years, 6 years, Mikacha will say, yeah, election, and you're going to afford to determine. Because the guys, majority of them, they have been bribed. I say that they are bribing. What you could see, we're losing our dream. Oh, indeed, that is the first thing that any Ghanaian outside, massive, and see Nigeria for the massive, yes, Sanima. Until things change, good people like Waka, they will go and what the result of Waka? But me person may yet doom because the system is not right and you're joining it. Into want to say, and you have your own agenda. We need to change it, that vehicle. A year election now, system is here to a pro bisa Mahama say, you're a Mahama. And now they say election, won't we control that? Bisa you're a Mahama say, Mahama. What set a saying, won't we control that? Bisa Kufado, in the team say, how much are they deploying or investing in this election? They can't tell you. Nana Kufado, what Japa there say, won't we control that? And you want to go and contest these people. Who's ready? Masa, you see, one way muno, or you're caught. Now, when your opportunity say, condemn no puno, oh bonabaso, this easy. Mr. Waka, didn't we papa?
Fire.
What did I meet here?
One say, openly can see me some time ago, right?
Mananga.
Now, it will take me to a question that I want to ask you today. Or say, you see, when you are in a hole, right? And you know very well, say, Nipa would not, I'm not on Pesa obey the bay. Ubi Abasura, right? You find very, very cunning ways. Ubeni kakra, ubi who are now a debe. Na wapi. Na uwo ho nimuno. Na se oye wadwen se ne o betuto bo from ase honom abe bono wa pampam ho a ene wa hwe kra wo be hwi nzu ase aye debe. Egu su am wa aye debe. Ama wadran. Na you see sometimes me busa me ho say when can one possibly use a lie productively to gain what they want? Now this takes me to one thing me can wasem intention communication, right? So say no asem wa ora wo kaka na waso no mu o chere ne say wadi no ho ya no, right? How would you know the intention behind asem wa o ye de be o kan no
Baby,
Baba,
Eddie.
Meba. One say people make statements here and there, right? To say, Abraham say no. Yebusa ne say Sarah ye hwan a was ninu no meboa. Ye obere no who the intention ema wo kan ye no. Say
Baba say the intention is clear.
Intention here dey. Na intention here dey.
But by implication,
that is where the question I'm person impose no e wo no. Enti se obi e kana asem a, right? How would you know the exact intention behind asem na oni kro no e kana se obi ye na ade a, how would you know the intention behind what the person is doing?
Okay. When psychology philosophers no omusuano, and one of it is complicated implication. Into obi can someone unya dwuma na dream obi to waye kusu unya dwuma na dream, you should be able to come at what is happening, and that is by implication. It may be right as a forecasting or wrong, but you'll be closer to what is actually happening. A scale. Some people are born with it, and that's how to study. Inti obi can someone and ya 7 or that but you can deduce something from it. For instance, Abraham can say Sarah mimi hobby. But there are 3 things any philosopher will tell you. 1, he's saving his life straight away, because or at that time no and at that time how powerful he is, or here at that time no so po ba on na mo a who got to protest na you know better. Don't forget be a fire now who will be David asem ye ni ho na asem ni bi de twa edidi ho adanse so onim sa be no on say a philosophical statement enya broni dio e before ngofo mo say before ni philosophy no oh you say asem ni bi de twa edidi ho adanse e no kroto do wonto na David okofa ono a no commander yere owo so wiye no na commander no nya na dwuma okokum ni kan ho na wonpo de okoda ahemfie ho up your boldness. Many of them bombard the professor. So nicely do me. I don't know what you But as my own to and a John the Baptist. I could have continued him to. You besides say, I could have watched him to. Who are fake at the swally. They are now pay. Was the minimum could be some mammy. The mammy so John Hakokan opportunity. Was the cockatchans open unity. Why didn't person who more dear? Why is it opposite? In camera. One you go to a 20. That is how powerful the kings are. Anything the decree supposed to be will be unto me. A divine decree no muzu. Indeed, this man, one, he's saving his life. Two, he's trying to protect the woman. Oh, indeed, yeah, you know, I bet me so many reasons, sir. And then the buyer,
okay.
Papa. Inti sometimes no asem see a judge no pacho or when asem see.
All right. Inti you say no I'm seeing where you are coming from. Inti no say example I'm the my say o shamre mu right ana di ugina amna pampa mu no o pese wo piefi amna nim na wo sa toto bo no me my example no now
okay.
Say no o say Abraham no pese we saving in life me boy ana ana was answer per se we save oba no a life right and what could possibly be the good reasons as to why Ura Walker he may not condemn the EC in public?
The only good reason is said says ya ono mu kan first one menya second one menya into second one menya there even though what they me abaka there then I have no cause to condemn her. That is the only good reason because first one menya mehunya me ya anyensa nkaminya ena we amenya into ade bia registrar anka enye say oya ne foforo wa yempo me nka ho asem and that to me is problematic. That to me is problematic. You have no cause to go and criticize somebody like Nekufado. So you're selfish or you're a smart person. You have no cause because you're also trying to play smart here. Oh, but unim say, enemre nso a enemre abranti ebi sa chibobo we ka che o hene se masa oba na o me yire o onzura e bekuno what people inti nyama esesa. The problem we qualify where we into Haraba into no university no university and say degree next certificate university in acquire no ade ba kon ye kire ni yes say Adam Smith ye say or boy enso how's the Haraba na ma say you okay we ni person ko wa ka say maame Jemensa na dwuma so nani odana say wa qualify no enso nyema bi ko why wo yisi mu a and dem nyentum. That is honest person asema kan wotia na wontia se wo asem inti ne ko university o mo tire and the harvest bo I like the UK bo the weather so boni hwe animu a bo say unsuro we are honest person. So why do you like the UK rule of law, policing, health, this bo means you are an advanced person or honest. Either your mind is advanced or you are an honest person. He could not demonstrate this. No, wa qualify you better what to when put the Abraham sworn fast was no because Abraham was still in the presence of the king. Now you are out So why are you not telling the truth? Are you happy with what he's doing? Delaying for about 2 weeks. Register and can here say acquire for fraud and mistakes, money, computers wasted. And get made my college and universities no. What to what? You are talking about a certain president. Say a problem. You yourself a problem. That's why I was quiet. Because straight away, me a lot of problems. The same problem. And I don't move from one problem to another problem. Makachiro. If I'm moving from one bedroom, automatically I have to go to 2 bedrooms. As I'm saying,
okay, yo, don't say Bombardier ba so it's yemwa homeso aha we de ye de prepra kwam keke na yema Bombardier and so akwa ba I hope say whatever there are so many things that happen in our political circles over the weekend nti me sure say only our update and our platform no so nti no hopefully no Bombardier ebe my update kama going forward. Bombardier nempom ti say
boko na so
nyame adom yetimpo yo wabadia say dem kan no obeboy nkomo say fire nsem a wo kan ana opese o ka bia nyesa anso dia ene yewo ena aduanan ansa na yakura eda yebeto aba no what has been happening, the new development, what should we do in order to change certain things in our country, among other things. Boy Nkomo, Prince de Bombardier.
Papa medase meche ne kasa ne bakama.
Emu da ho ne. Why? Emu da ho pa.
Emu da ho se you know, tema motorway no. Ndi ye beda wase ye beche eja mensa eja yi eja se yetene ka che bebi obi a ne chia no na abi ye beche ye princess e Australia ye beche eja chum muse nchanso beba na producer nso ye chia npi na meche menyo peni kwabna agreement ono so wo Hamburg bebi a minim se na Germany fa na koye Düsseldorf, okay. And he said that so and so you cry agidi and so they can Düsseldorf. Sometimes they show you Düsseldorf, Hamburg, Frankfurt, and the clear home. Come on. Now, but okay, no, na.
Why you player?
Aye. Me say Chrono, I the Corona ni organa ni etidino. Obviously me wo Düsseldorf, is more Frankfurt, me wo Hamburg, and I'm down the Bogan for no. Now Papa bache oko kromo no unhu say omo declare bia making Düsseldorf the cleanest city in Europe and na Chrono muti say ye be here Zoom line or ho ana.
Omo declare said ya wo kana no, but obviously omo atutu niema in such a way say the city is clean.
And see next obien ejina ho a bia otete gate mana open gate bia ne ho meboa
men hu open gate
and tontun so anka
David
okay sisi say sanitation minister ne ministry no mo sisi omo ko around and say bola bia ke bia no say afin be ko wie yenti no o so mutimi yese omo ye bibi na bia no so no amanfo no biti ebitima sa amanfo no bia adwene say omo ye adwuma na e bia batfo no so no de wo hu say bola hia no so obi a won interest obi o ha na bola ne hia no ukosa bola no mana obakas wa ya de obitima koto ma so da say
asemo yo
enti papa eti ne ehu bisa no say enano ya nse omashase omse free Samria Kobe December de Bola nti enano kramko one of the towns of since our central region na se bola bia egu ho be 50 years a rubbish and I say refuse dump adahwa for 50 years emsafe na omotimi akosisa nti some makache say enye se bia yintimi nye na de bia mi bisa say Ufa nipa 10 wɔ Ghana, obusan sɛ nti Kwame Nkrumah asɛm a ɔkan Independence Day no, ɛdeɛ bɛ paa no ɔkan a Papa 9.5 minka 9 out of 10 no 9.5 of a human being 10 out of 10 Ghanaians 9.5 just say obenya half cry every 10 every 10 akoka 9 half no the obeka chere say oh the black man is what capable of managing affairs and the hey Papa any Ghana ni kra won na yede da kra no obisa na no beka chere oh Nkrumah ka say the black man is capable of managing affairs but they be any busa say inti and some Nkrumah can and you need the central critical point and here Nkrumah na said the black man is capable of managing our affairs and I say bia speech ni yenko kan ye and I you born the radio so e be nya so nti when you do the black man will say yay mo bia ko hwe sa speech no on shall say from paragraph 1 and ko see paragraph verse 7 na okan ye na obehu the central point time Kwame Nkrumah na asem nyina gina so na de bia me kan say answer no because the black man is capable of managing affairs no bibi by I think said the third line no or say and that from this point we must have a change of attitudes and minds papa no de ehia Ghana for ehia ye na ebe de no nipa ebitima managing affairs na adwene ne nye ene ne subanya untimi enti managing ye manage but because say any change of attitudes no on the aye management say ye manage Chon, ye manage pa Krobia managing the corp, and soon a be more attitude no. I may be a be a first develop word, a means to a second. A year who some say a catcher will say woman or a third one. Once in a third one, and then say we are say by and that the edge say be a third, maybe one a first, no one a second. Nina attitude. And Mra Harry Lee, I tap and link on you, or who's a Singapore. A month for Srewamo. Yes, Singapore, yes, Malaysia, yes, China. And ye benya change of attitude. A dear ma Germany ajidin obi hu German goods or person to. Yes, German engine. And ye bo BM, near bo Mercedes, ye bo America. Oh, I didn't in the mamu America ye first word. Ne ye bo. Oh baby close so me third word. Nina papa attitude and mindset. Enti Singapore si nyina nyintum se de bia ne bobo be yi a ya na si be yi nya dia ene ya dia ye mo be yi se de bia wo na obo ofie wa na se wa na nya dia ene ya dia be ma wo ja wa ne bo enti papa Singapore de tomo so na sa papa your friend Harry Lee ya your friend Renkwan wi he's a contemporary of Kwame Nkrumah emra Kwame Nkrumah be prime minister sa around that time na no so ye dey obey prime minister and on bushas sacrifice change of mindset near botchra o change of mindset ye win kate ye jawie ye wi ahwedia ye ntungu ye titotoma ye ntungu kwan mu GPRT zo o mu krom Singapore yes mu so mu fa dustbin into win kate na mate yin pass me you know small dustbin no de odin kate odin nwura ndegum kama oh yes is the best sort waste no green recyclables paper ni sa no mano ye bitima recycle na bus system ni biemo and na blue de wodi wo wache ni wo kwenkwen ni you know ni de bi ye hia biem na ye de call landfill ni akokata so kama eno mo ye nkakra ni industry ye kaka ye nka se be ye normal se ye dwe koko a Singapore se de bi koko no yenso so chocolate ni be ibu okrom ye man mu ye fa koma Hershey's ye van koma nessa no be yensa metoma ye at least 80% ye be process 20% ye be mewiase eno me ye nkakanga kraka enne papa Singapore one of the fewest country among the 195 countries was as so within a generation ye ka generation 30 years our movie from the so-called third world abe first world industrialized country not just been the first world industrialized country ye ka Singapore ka ho entene sikafo mu wa America ni Germany any Europe nyina omu nyina dwane fu omu krom omu nyina kotena Singapore eyo modwuma America for be brave now some citizen so many American ni twaka bia ka omu ko Singapore na ka papa ka we haram taboo say ka American ni say obi free America ekotena Singapore in the 1960s or even the early 70s. The Swiss say, yes, omu friend to Magunti no, ntoma no sese deɛ ɔmo so bɛpɛ ATP ntoma akosmo testers no ntino ɔmo yɛ ade ɛbɛma ɔmo nya saa testers no saa nkɔfo wei nyinaa papa yi Lincoln yo no ɔyɛ contemporary no owia Kwame Nkrumah ne vision no cause ɔmo nyinaa ne wɔ at the same time owia Kwame Nkrumah na saa papa yi ɔtena akonnwa so for almost 40 years and ɛsɛ Kwame Nkrumah atena akonnwa so sɛ na wɔyɛ yi hɛ obi na tena akonnwa 40 years ɔmo gye gitum na wɔyɛ ya ɔsɛ we don't change a winning formula. Lincoln you retired in 1990 kra no yesa be ye no something like ye Nkrumah Guinea no or be like an assist as a co-president. You see enje mu and no ko Singapore papa uti to so kra wan hwe ye betu atum ntesuo keke wan ti won say enye se be washa that ntesuo wo kasa na ntesuo no kra firi wonum bebre kra na wan hwe kra ye bechew in papa said the bomaleto no for where there is a will there is a way when you bra hey woton yare na wonya ho aduro ye meka se de bia na Ghana ne oh de bia se gateway to West Africa also no ye gateway to West Africa obi su kuta key papa oti de meka na say woo tio papa oti me was so there
oh super fire mama nkomo why
ye ne wiase nyina bebo nkomo enye fire nko a obe guide you know control na mokama na me say wiase nyina tia control video wonder we yire to wo mahandan baako mopie wona me nam kuta key no he me pa me yire ombre fie 3 pm na me mbrɛ fie 7 pm oni safon fire was safon oni safon obetwa me ayi aboboa no o twa ni kunu de nende no wasom na no wo Ghana wo so na the gateway to West Africa obesu kuta key no to West to Africa na wo de na emfaso bi ni so se wo na kuta safon de a ene obeda 10 pm kran de a wo beba no kuta safo wo bia wo akoda wade na de okuta safo ne de ono egina epono echi no hwan na ne hu hia enti papa yentutu ye no maye fire minister fire de onim or current abensu nim na ebi mu nim enne se eno out de IMF kan ye efa Ghana ho omo projection omo de baye se virtually na ye kwa hipikra no enne so World Bank so confirm say ukọ World Bank can say website na kwhwe highly indebted poor country near course so a tamako for time no omudi ye can be chair ko be president na yasako back IMF was omuhwe said ya ban e boro a ode wi akoko nam the consumables no na eyi a doso dodo it one project say ye debt to a GDP ratio be free by about 60 something to about 70s no na just say yakko too much now after that from 2021 na a tape of kakra ansa na left kakra IMF for kan ye kenofrata de bi washa white no ono so ye abofo enso atade a washa white ne ye no empata white na washa no o se ai ade sa projection na IMF ayi nyina na mere statistics mongo mere statistics bibia bitmazesa ai ene ngofo ka se na papa yi ken sa not here say IMF ka say oh aban osusu sebi utime wo bre obama oban no kra timi sheki nko so ko ka say yeah IMF mo ya de o and na IMF ka say ma won penti no o say aboa no ne ho kankan o pa aboa na che no wanya na wo se no ho kankan ka wonya ne de nko de baba ben kwan intena no osmofo podcast oh ay job kran kan job ka chene ni yiri se he dom nyankopon ewu o se wo kasa se oba dwedwentie ni bi kwase ba me yire no so medi watam wo ye kwase menye bo sankro ni yete ene nyankopon hira ye obi ase job yire na ye ode Mrs Neba Mrs Job na ye ode ene ya ho che kakra ba no onyame a wadom ya ma yenya ya ho no wo se me ndome no na wonti me yire wonti se ekwan yanka agye wode nkanye ekwan yewa asem na bentia etimi ndum nyankopon na minwu asem na oken IMF for mukase Ghana yadio mre bi etwem yadio mwana mo se Muhammad yakọ IMF ena mo de musima gie frɛ mu ena ya bon nsem amamo ene sa IMF no ma projection na papa nka go bi tu fo de so tie Council of State of Ghana no you say to the advice se president no pa no offer on penso a papa me waso
koso why
enti no I am if I projection na ka se be obi abadwen budget
bamba de odi
Ye fire me da sipi Nyankopon hyira. Em say extinguisher na ye adwuma. Obi ate ase. Na nka woka ye bafo. Mehwe wasetre mu a tum say sesia no senti no sikasem no enkoyie nti sika o si ye sa okay ne say ye the top pajamas sa chicks a ye better so say ye ko Eurobond show ne diska no ebe wi confirm a ye better so say ye government no eje ohiani wo de also one obewo a 123 ministers and deputies no ye better so some requirement no say pandemic aba ene ebi mu ha omo ministers in Beduma Crampa redundant. Your mom people and then Oboni friend was Furlong and yes, we wedi. America Crows cano with me the federal workers be on you the benefic crack. Na a binding balance and budget and cause what Wajumano says the computer credit my yankasi you wedi. Say a many year before up at home. Next Ghana no Bob Mokan or see the Bimin Tiasia won't bet me I. No to two in some. I okafu didi enti babo bi senti na day 123 ministers omo da so jacket yo averagely obiaji 12,000 Ghana cedis emrema mo say pandemic aba obianka senti na ketwa so nanka dia kan kra yenye money momo ema Ghana for obia 100 cedis na obia fanto no ho na say IMF aye adom no aye projection na can operate so mere statistics or undervalue asem na IMF akan nemu ka IMF balance projection aye Ghana debt to GDP ratio a better about from 60 to 30 and we say Mrs. Samrin kamujina despite in the group of companies in the FM stations and the TV so near but they were so the IMF akan o majatum say ampa abanwe dey ko benya can Japan money other serial callers no me bo abana baso by sense and the yaka bibi tia abande say bia projection enyen ka we kra enye se wo se de ka ya dia be because can operate na jatum say economy because of pandemic no ebeko form na ka we di ka jitum fire enye yanka se ba umia na wo se we man of statistics o di data na edwuma obi we di
IMF ayi no go to am our position IMF figures na ba umia go to
yes
according to the IMF
yes fire continue me ba say me ba menya call me ba
all right
so asamoya because me the baba and on the aba asamoya IMF akai MPP before acquire counter is from real resource no say Ghana number 1 when it come to risk free and my acquire business one risking him because they know this thing is hanging there. Yadwa bomb musuko. Wow, Baba, ya can someone more of a mensa otie. Musia aban way up on China for and IMF for I don't intervene here. And come on, 21 billion US dollars. Maza, near to 150 years. Minimum I get it here. Well, indeed, even this that's a report. How are they going to support the free SHS next 2 years? Just another boss here. And independent, smaller parties. Nobody have been able to project income generation internally. Even 15 or 20%. Over to project. What can be? You was upon. You was upon. They are now the bear. Jessica. It's kind of way. I guess I'll tell you, what the buyer?
Fire.
Is it going to be sustainable?
So on can operate say it's not sustainable. Also, we can be connected, said the mayor and the mark connected the Japan. Mr. Papa, the credit about who it is a back confidence ye can. Hey, and Uncle ye will be a negative. I am Uncle Fossy, ye will be a negative. The Bimbuson say, so picture. The picture now could channel. And he finally develop in the picture. And don't we develop the picture from the negative? Papa.
Cause Bombardier, what do you need?
You see, pictures say you try, you need you. See a picture now, you develop it from the negative. Ain't you know? my mind being say obi kasem na won pa was in the negative or positive, because even the law of magnetism no, or say the like poles repel, unlike poles attract. And to the positive poles minishia a be repel it, but positive and negative neither. Come. And it's a koya buy or by dream by no we nipo ye by dream also be count some money crana. Funny in good faith. Nebusa sama nipa kroika senye ni kra obose noa kasa nipa ko ne bewu. Eno na na mrofo no me different no. O ka sam na o say one fan say negative o fi say okay, mami ko hwe. Oh, ampa, okay, good. Enyampa, okay, ne na medibem. Na so de wunya bi wano na bi kwa no yempepi ni o za akwa we de ni sini. Unya ka sam na o akwa we de yempepi ni. We don't want to take our time to look at the substantive issues, you know. Now after the attacking personality, and then was a ad hominem. Ad hominem say you are not attacking the issue, but you are attacking personality, and no childishness. 80 years back when we do a yemba say obia boy besia any serial callers and come in Morgana comedy. Come a boy juma rough. But you need to know when we do a tea, and your friend Bamasono. I drink Cassia, and you are drinking keke. Our Ticasia, we are drinking Cassia. Say, oh, the same, moon in Tiasia, oh, the pipe, some said, Okonan Quasipo, a central market now. Or Mudi Kumani, Jahani, China, Shuani, Chawi, Kama, Obiane, dear, our Wayne skin so. And internet wa. Can operator say a mere statistics no? Papa, if I know and yes, the same data will call you or catch IMF for say, I'm afraid Eddie, I'm with the beam say, and Govoka say, sad data no more call IMF and then get true. And you know, IMF no data no message so. That's what the beam say IMF cramp. I can be a mom. And then the mere statistics too. Or you flew up and oko a Japadi, no, or say, hey, Mosi 2016 mama say yentobia ene said they come with fokano yentobia part 1 and 2 almost say there be one light sa e japadi na mo Ghana for Mosi enya no almost say after election no December 17 after election December no omo ye dey ko London then need to papa omo bom kromo o se hwe omo bom kromo say e wa he kra Ghana to push ahead with a Japa deal. Ghana wants to complete the stock market flotation of its gold royalty company after elections in December, according to Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta, who said the West Africa country could not continue to borrow. Papa. When Uncle Obi wants or Benwa, say be oil of a crana, no kwa bonasumbako, and offer the baby yeme. Just idea na Ken Ofori-Atta kano. I say or north or Kasafa northeast. No obe active southwest. Who can say you or see Ghana cannot continue to borrow. Me want to borrow yana wuguso. No one will say we say I will be brain yet. Your family planning. How can you believe such a man? Oh, yeah, hypocrite. So if Ghana continue to borrow, they be a who raise domestic bond. No, who call international Euro bond show. What could be saying na they could go your foreign reserves? Ah, the idea say you supporting a cities no. You find your productive work. Yeah, say cities neighbors. Oh, $1 do bear 4 cities and one in here. Now, now you are quoted from the horse's own mouth. Obiswa say, "Yeah, but Madia Uchaba bounded." And you know, some are working. Also, Ghana continue to borrow. And yes, some are fire chiefika. Borrow. And yes, some are kindergarten. Could I say a lazy man approach? So, if all about governance are borrowing there, Papa, and you was a to about 10,000, 100,000 just because they vote basic amount. Because Alfred Walker Bar. And was he's not going to do anything. Yes, you can. Also say, we a tax collector. Say pagan tax collector, much among Casanco for and for so be any so. Obi a bit my yebi, Obi didn't quay. Minimabusia, me chamber busa phone, me papa minimo talk about the way. Yentra, yes, sir. It can for it and Ancasa Jetum say Ghana is not sustainable. See, borrow. Me once and once no good. And one or Timu borrowing no Timu. How can the likes of Owan he takes such a man serious? So that's it. Who could just $500 million? Meanwhile, so no. Sika yet is more than $1 trillion. 500. What do 1 billion we? IMF amount 1 billion and one so 500 million never so. You walk with the amount 25 kilograms of rice and so 5 kilograms never so. You know, almost some cholesterol. Land stock exchange. Almost trying to say another I can say Westfield. Onipa bakwa Ghana for 3.5 yabon who casting will be bien value bien free. Martin Alamisi I can say Benz Kaiser Amidu. On the year CEO and that's one of the special prosecutor of Ghana no. Omo da kote ne sen kofo kan ne civil society kofo kan na ya sha dan fanko Amidu o ye de obe clear. Eti eba na kase o say Amidu kra no special because we clear. Meanwhile Amidu yan no court. And the court catch and say you don't have the mandate to investigate financial and economic crimes. Japan so your financial and economic activity. E yes ka sam ne kan asem. And this office of special prosecutor ne ate no. Je kwhwe mnemu no. Judge say judiciary of Ghana say Matiamedu does not have the mandate to investigate financial and economic crimes there. Why do you take it to Matiamedu to waste somebody's time? Why not the CID? Why not the UECO? Another the Financial Intelligence Committee in Ghana no. Because someone who say Matiamedu are incompetent here, the commander no bow because at least no because we say Bibiaba Matiamedu no beko. And so you say predict your enemy and take the word to them. Say they are that be one way they come a special prosecutor to Okwa was already crying. Special prosecutor them going on one case na day. Was say BBI clear into yefani can call predict BBI. They know what is coming. They know what is coming. Say people transfer 1,000 years. I've been a baby. Say Alfred Walker wants to share or be a president wants to share. Say the status and the relevance of special prosecutor and the end now will be another. In the Swassa. And the Kenoferata na or no case Ghana for Borubo or no case Koboru or 500 million as a Japadi. And Papa Shedino, a Japan. Omuye dinu so mako incorporating a tax haven. Krobi FN Jesse no is part of the British Isles. You can British Isles small tiny islands na English Channel hono. Sapphire so South Islands no.
Koso.
Yes, a ho eno man incorporate to cause oil tax haven. A tax haven. You can tax haven na. You can tax haven na. Or on any tax, but tax is too low, almost insignificant and negligible. I didn't hear. Also, so Obia Oya de Bonibia and San Cofonum tax UK and US and yet to Panama, Cofotam sort of Panama, papers. No, a Japan almost 76% of our royalties generated by top big mines and all what the other one and nano show the deal could see saving Quasa for to a bobom, Johnny Tiapai, and one no, and ya there be a Kufado and Mahama. You ever show a hospital bill? What could you quasia? Your secret, what could you quasia at the end of a year? When people are creating generator waste for their families and friends, and would you a war? Now, so only about to any other thing won't be a Bank of Ghana or Kotu one because only the second war. I know maybe almost all my deals, no. Who to Baba who and then a Ikayano. Papa, fantastic, one of his favorite musician, Lucky Percy Dube, or say, Lucky Philip Dube, or say. But Mali said, how long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? And little did he know. The first person to me. Ekache Bomali said there be as some of some years ago to Basi said me doom sa ejano. How long shall they kill our prophet? Why stand and say how little did Bomali know that eventually the enemy will stand aside and look why we slash and kill our own brothers. And you come in politicians on with the gun scan. They are standing aside and yanka said to go back. Hey, a boy, so no, me pe boke see no akwohwe gatemu or pe boke see o page ni tia na obi so attacking that then say pay any say videos and then WhatsApp ne see can you chunk of for elbow pan or babetwa ni to say wo hu kra na wo yam hihyew obi koji $5 million in your name as a citizen, not as a spectator. Also to wear to abo. Papa.
Yo.
Enti papa me de besia no maka japa kakra me ase na maka can say
what can IMF
enso asem no so kakra enti me se ndie wo Ghana te hu se o se IMF no just a projection enti e kire no e bia nye na o kina ye beka about a year rent advance MP for some day my youth no so me create $100 million worth papa yin fesi ya na ensem na emu ayan so me koni me dase pi.
Thank you very much. Na mo ka say no mo fa aja mensa baba ensi yentie no
o se me say o beba
I don't know ni so beba.
Oh, say the oba was an answer when I maintain coming because I'm maintain catcher. I'm say 2 weeks bay, you know, I'm say last behind what Bentiana, James at the end, or a reliable one back crowd. Yea, maybe
so. Ain't this operator or call House of Commons and the Parliament? No, can say inflation. Now you're 12, you're about 9. No,
mere statistics. Mere statistics. In the national, whatever gains, in the national, whatever gains bia aban we enye bia no France a mere statistics enye no kre a mere statistics fatu baby ye fa adwene nti meja ma ye papa penny
enti eja mensa ati eja mensa bamazo
Again, Cassia.
Beautiful. So who is it?
Only God can stop us.
Nine. Yanko. What's Yanko?
Prince is some more can meaning arguing.
Okay.
Meaning arguing the sense that I'm for no. They are not the institutional. You have to rely on them for your salvation, economic salvation. All now your crooks. Inexperience. Theory can also. According to Confucianism, theory without practice is empty. They are just trying to fool us. Ghana, we're mining our own resources at the offer the gold, yet to your manganese, yet to your bauxite, yet to your ska. As a quiet bribe financial project. On your I'm a full advice entering to foreign companies. Your industry will create jobs. Or may concept foreign exchange. Or my end foreign exchange. Company like the fire new chrome or friend Empo. A CMO mills. Company like Bonsa Factory, Dude Factory, so many factories all generate employment. I may for no advice him to turning now. Your service industries, Bibrio Ghana, Atlantic Hotel, Ambassador Hotel, City Hotel, and so many all create employment. You generate foreign exchange. Oh, yeah, I may for no advice him to turning now. Ghana, yeah, I may vote. What can is waiting? At this all crack young coffee crowd, they are better educated than IMF boys will go. Oxford train free, what could go, theory or practice or Ghana, British, or your one project. High speed train or the police. That project alone is £100 billion sterling. One project. The rate of cedi to any 7 plus something, you find 7 cedis to £1. Multiply that by 100, 700 billion cedis. Below 260 billion. One project is about 2 or 3 times what we are owing. What that we have to assets we need to generate foreign exchange. Now what we have to do is to find ways and means it to you said the ball rolling now. You generate wealth. You generate idea over concept foreign exchange. Now you generate another foreign exchange. So now you have human capital, you develop your human capital. You have food security. You have new industries. Now you come back, you come mine at the mines in Azi. This is what we have to do. No wonder back again there the day. I'm asking to him what should we eat they depend on for our survival. Or no, they want us to borrow. That's why they advise our people to sell them. Or one about to tell, but for about to tell all this kind of man. MPP for now the NDC for. No, all they vote buying now. Fight if you know what can. These people have got a lot of money in their hands and they use the money to buy votes. So they don't get the right people to manage this. And it is the fault of the IMF. And to inform quite the same thing, you're sorry for my language. And now they use your conscience, your good judgment, wisdom. Fight if you know what can. The problem is there. What we have to do is find how a means to solve the problem. We need to solve the problem. Devise means to solve the problem. The problems are there already. Bearding problems, How do we solve our problems? I'm a full back as the call. But it's for one street industry now. Chinese food about industries, Why you one project? 700 billion cities. Yeah, and 260 billion. I'm a fool of Bayazi. Your resources here, if you manage them well, within 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, we end, but nothing really day. All that we need to revive our agriculture, is water, sunshine, or oxygen, or you soon kakadi here. Fertilizers, or seedling. New city or labor or what else do we need? And yes, let's find ways to get water. You can pump water from Ankobra and also the tunnel. And what you don't want to do the one village, one dam now. What we need is water. Everybody to bring ideas. How we can get water to
the old kind of right now. Help us a little bit here. Are there any clues that we can possibly pick out from Asama IMF for kind?
IMF, you don't have to listen. They are talking nonsense. I make I want it. They are talking nonsense. The 260 billion cities. One project to have approved loan for British Phono is 700 billion. One project, high-speed trade to lease.
You see,
we don't even have money to feed on to develop our human the capital. No, those of you have the boys are working in the street selling things. In the same time, we have things where the UTC you are local.
All right.
They are talking rubbish. Don't listen to them.
All right. Suggest system and find
at all. We have to find our own ways to develop the country. Your resources should be in our own hands. Like community man in our city is very good. One factory, one district, Yes, there factories, where you Juma, or create employment, or concept foreign exchange, and then generate foreign exchange. In your food security. This is the way we should go.
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much.
IMF. Bye. Foolish people.
I don't know. Oka was saying, you know, no one for the kind of tree, a source what na a day, na a day. Anyway, also room for improvement. Your wardrobe. What's it? Come on. Let me be on your fine. Going forward, no. Ya be ya homana too. Say on so bra. 40 more days to elections. Fire. I can't send me. Jamansa abekabi. Baba enso abekabi. Enti mebo. Ya be ya homana too. Say on so bra. Na for adwen kese ebe kan kuma yedi eho. 0208 144 8180. 0044-208-144-8180. United States and Canada 315-636-4063. 315-636-4063. Google Meet, is the same link that we have been using. And I bet for Skype no A24 radio. A bomba copy. Why? A24 radio. Now make I say they say hey. Prekese no ya advance ya yere se tea bag ankasa tea bag ankasa entinya de a wo kono wansu hye anase wo kono wa prekese wo jaso na waso ne hu nsuo ne da bi onu wa nsuo hye ne wie te se de wo ye wo normal tea ya wi a wo yi prekese tea bag baako na de aye de be wo de atunsuo hye ne mu kama e brew kama na onu mu a asumdue it's been made so simple. So beautiful. Nebo anso nya den kura ehyemu aduanan aduonu aduanan de na yese wokoji 2 boxes no ehyemu aduonu tea bags sa mako 20 ehyem prekese tea bag ho anopai sorry na no aminsuo hye kakara mi hwie egu kopu mu na mi ji prekese tea bag yi baako anam di 2 more within a space of 3 minutes na brew much say uhu ne say tea pa na brew adi mu kama mesene bo nya den kura box no ehyemu aduonu pe 6 pounds pe na eniema menim se wa ya research ma hu se prekese etumi ye no se wonom prekese tea we say omro wo de kettle no wan so hye na we a we ba ko de atum wonom prekese tea na bua opa it helps manage so many yare a wo wi ase bebre eno na kire se de bible kan ye no ye ni aduaba no ye fa ha ba na nya de be ensi ye ho yade kama yo fire yanku anim wate na
baba smile we de kitu bi na meka mo wa fa mensa mo wa fa fo no na nse omo ha adwen o mo fa mensa de ene so bia nim dada na wase wa disagree with prince asem so abakan me hu disagreement a o raise ye amf say ya bos ya ka kosoro wo ba no wan ka say ka no e wo fom what about more alternative? Then what is the disagreement? You just want to just make a point so disagree say disagreement in the Bank of Ghana last year, early part of this year, Korean report almost a debt high. Overcan no almost say the percentage. And international, yes, but couple of many agree. IMF above for the go. A representative from the other countries to say Ghana for one more. But I didn't see someone will be 18 can say, we are independent. In the Bank of Ghana, you say, I'm bet to be a government now, Kulu. And it's time you see your 4 time. In the IMF, other countries, not just as some days where men and no correct. Well, none of me, many more of a men's IMF assembly. I am women funny serious. Well, yeah, see where a doctor once was been. Your friend about me was say you'll be exposed by what? The exchange rate. Inti ngofona munanya mafile na omoka. Na there's a Ghana for na Jimmy Ede. Oh, what see you'll be exposed 4 years in here exchange rate at the side. Wow. Yeah? You can't debt. We only do kind for kind year. Your debt vis-a-vis your GDP. What the 1,000? What the 50,000 a car? Are serious? How many months or years are you going to pay? What the 10,000? Now the 50,000 car. And you're serious? Within 10 years, you'll be able to pay. Inti Obia bet to me about but capacity and capability. And then from the GDP, no. What you generate, you know? Yeah, sure, Bosia Bana. You're more 100 years in point to me. Now, some men are moving quiet. One baby to your mama. And once I'm no more. Oh, yeah. Campaign, yeah. That's what they're doing. And you have free meals. And you have for those who are really poor, poverty, no. Cabinet cotton and almost say. So I'm bet me here within the COVID now. They shouldn't stop because poverty will not go away. It is supposed to be something they can generate revenue to sustain it. Kokan cabinet, you know, sana nyansa for a policy. Free SHS, no be as the papa. How are you going to sustain it? Nobody asks. Papa, the basic.
Yo, or say, yeah, the basic. Said a mouse to you, ye be a homana too. Na onso bra beka bi beka nkomodie no ho na yenko yanim fefefe breka seti no Akondifo Media Services. By the close of the day, you'll be able to order yours online, just as you've been ordering your stuff from akondifomediaservices.com. no sa so na prekese ti no okoho no mo a onsabe kabi. For now, so oko Amazon ana se eBay type of prekese ti obehu se ebeba boss green kama na da hodom 6 pounds per 6 pounds per nya bi ofie wati anopa bia you be especially the very ones who love herbal tea, you know, fa prekese tea no ehye eno anamu na your ho adro kama pa na bibia enye fefefe kama yo fire ho and the fire. Fire, unmute yourself, the uncle. Ati. Unmute yourself. Na ye mon komo kakra. Rati, ye mon komo kakra. In the meantime, I think it will be a step in the right direction. Na menko find some shame me prekeseti in hombra. Ati, ye beto aso. Let's take this very short commercial break. When we come back, Bamaso certainly continues.
Heba, Danny Beat. A dear job on a wobble. Say ye dinto, obi awoda. A ye, ana sempo, a quobi pnoto. Akondifo Media Services won't crofwa, a bonyo my fatamania wobo ye biara. Wobo bedroom casafua, a profo friend is MCA, one anoso at sea, and a wasaso walk in Yanni Noafua, one went Yania who do appear and what's ye, and a video, and infony trafua, wababi chamfony papa be a fe, with the back kai when she shine a da, or she share Akondifo Media Services. One number ye 07951 832691, and also say from what 07941 43168. Was Sansu what internet to swa one website address here www.akondifomediaservices.com. Akondifo Media Services, your wahoma would die.
Girl, you the hustle be like say you know they got chance. Area better now different umbrella.
Work. To me, I be work.
Hey, Nancy, umema sema sorry. Usipa suasa ata ya sheni kubu. So ujina suwe.
Nasa uzowoji.
Matinka na abete. Give us power capsules sada romenti. Matinka na etikuwa ya nasi ya beja.
Oh, give us power capsules. Usisi na yao ya. White, mono, syphilis, dementia. Stamina na uni. Sa wumi minibia. Ubewa jume free. Nozia kopimo nozia. No spell count. Unine tukanta amobapai. Kani iname jonso a mebresa. Enam give us power capsules unti. Sise me maswa na besi. Christ ne ko ko didi mi ni pedwa mu afifiri mi ba bia amamai na jima boso da bia na miyama tim na nam Givers cold capsules nti manya me fa hodie e ma mo ko afikira mo nya mo atwa ye ana wo wani ta ya ohene pompo na abobo Givers cold capsules ye blood purifier so ko abadwa so Givers cold capsules nya ma oba wo ma mo fo ana so afafro ana kwala woni mfe dumienu Givers cold capsules ne Givers power capsules and I'm Givers scientific herbal clinic for so na buy and nya na www.aqu24mediaservices.com ana www.aqu24radio.com ana frɛ ahomatrofo 00447951832691 Give us Rube Gina Soma.
Ephemerian Mission, the Church for Spiritual Empowerment, welcomes you into the hour of awakening and empowerment with Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete. Be open and discover the radical truths that will set you free this and every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time or 19 hours GMT. Awaken the spiritual giant in you and gain the ability to handle your life and succeed in your life goals. Join the interactive hour of awakening and empowerment with Brother Dr. Ishmael Tete for spiritual lessons to unleash your innate potentials. You will have the opportunity to ask questions which will help you grow spiritually. Remember, this program comes up every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 p.m. Ghanaian time or 19 hours GMT right here on Aqu24 Radio. Make a date with us. The Intraman Association UK Etun sa Fred Intradishia ewo UK hanyina se momeka yen ho na yemfa nkabom ene kroye entoto adwene emfa mmoa yeman dentra yeshia bosumi biara ne kwesi ada etosu mienu ewo Wickway Community Center St George's Way London SE15 6PL efri no nsia kopem no wotwe mrenu mu friend yen wo 079 041 43168 Bra na dencha main punto hu hia Pentemprem Minnesono adewu dencha kwaye kese a Minnesono
What event are you organizing? Is it a birthday party, christening, funeral, wedding, and many more? Fall on Aqu24 Media Services for your DJ and music that will keep you on your feet. Master of ceremonies who will captivate your guests. Photos and videos that will hold your cherished memories, as well as catering services that will provide mouth-watering food. Turn to Aqu24 Media Services. We make the most important part of your events come with less worry and excellent professionalism. For bookings, please contact 0795 183 2691 or 0790 414 3168. Alternatively, visit our website www.aqu24mediaservices.com. Aqu24 Media Services, there to serve.
Forget to gala do when you want the physical. Sometimes I get to be the forget to gala.
We stand for information, education, and entertainment. Oh yes, this is Aqu24 Radio for you.
Welcome back. It's still live on Aqu24 Radio, Abrabapa Radio, Aqu24 Radio GH, and on Facebook Aqu24 Radio Stroke TV, and on YouTube Aqu24 TV. Bama Sujimedi ana Echweguno at the Brown, a free Epanada Kosifiada. That will be the live editions. And then on Mondays, they are revision on some of the previous messages or the previous shows that we've had. They all sound so fresh. So fresh. Akwai say waba wo hunu husu yie no de bia na hoye de sa ana mama so ai de be akwakoye ene yaba 40 more days before we go to the pools. So many things happening here and there. You see na abo nyina ai de abamu a yeto ebro ye ho. Na I watched that encounter. Several questions came into mind. Where did we go wrong? What happened for us to see ourselves from opposite sides, as being against each other among so many things? What happened? I mean, what happened to our thinking? What happened to our reasoning? What kind of programming have we gone through for us to be able to see differences as a sign of enmity? What actually happened? I mean, several questions. And how we're going to handle this, that is what will indicate the fact that we are really forging ahead for solutions when it comes to some of these problems. And I said we need to, it's just a countdown. We allow you to come express your views on some of the many things happening in our country. But most importantly, we have come to the understanding, if we need certain things to change, whatever that we need to change, the change should be coming from us. And most importantly, what we need to do or we need to alter within ourselves in order to cause that change that we want. It should be present in your submissions as well. And I drink a daddy, which is very important. And sounds bra never can come Uncle Body all the way in Spain. So I'm say corona na amane musu honti minyamfa hokra. Yenti Uncle Body also dear or catch and then Uncle Body Bamaso.
I drink beautiful. So say corona na man so na bro. But some more forgetting because and now they say echo and an Americano the first a bar this year a now cry and found hospital a more or a more 10 days to fear and I want to and when he has a vegetable so
but the bottom line is still the same. Sure who's ye and one and yo, Uncle Body, and then boy, I'm come clear. Why?
And then you make sure and you are more mobile soon and almost so much actually. And young America clubbing, I say, may back a crack.
Okay.
A German said, the banner, Nipa, my yacht, come on. Overcast in Binaja say, Mitiana, and Mr. Sign. No, can't Britain said Britain for a one project. Or can also one project. Now, me person can be some question for mammy. Because at the end of the project, and no more Bohoka. Now, yes, you can be Bribena Yagano. Yeah, project now, or my and no other chat and Hoka. And you see a good difference. What is can for example, maybe I'm a discarded. But ultimately, if you are according to 10,000, what's 20,000? What the I project Nankasaba Yamuka. Two different things. Sana mem enti se oba kaya me bitasu gina masem so say instead of say mekwa for accountant respect to abi mo no mo kan mekwa for accountant say o my finance minister no mekwa for maame otima koradwam masem no so confirm ha e ma se mo ha mo betia because mre bi ne e ka se sika se when they raise you e ma abi ba be calculation bi say wo hwe NDC time no and say mama time na or no below 110 no or the compare the percentage no was so me you know who sabe 1 month na mentia oh enti no sa accountants na no man e buye man ete be equate obi age 110 obi age 140 wo se me percentage trese we de no e wo soro enti no we mu na age mo Metiasia na nye oh say calculation or most of just like that because of say or the accounting calculation yeah fun ya kase kasem se kra me masi dan me na me pani masi abrosan 2 me si abrosan 2 no me si ne ebia 1990 me the 1 year ne si ye wo so ba ye no wo machiri ba ne wo be si abrosan class 4 ebia si 91 wo so the 1 year ne si ye na maka say o me ma ya ade say because of say me the NBC ne 1990 na say me nam bi kan si yenti abrosan 1 ne 4 no de na ewa e simple adibo won yin say boko akofa calculation na wa fa if less more divide account debit the receiver credit we enu nyina no eye ade omode dada nipa na boko ka 200 and something billion obi so aboka 1 billion wo boy calculation say NDC time no mo bolo betre oh entino e simple say boko akofa ma me o makola onim say me de 10,000 share mi gas me koton ncham me koton e ma ne no osuo na no 10 cedis nti me koton 15 cedis na me de me cash ka ho me de medical ho me de o mo mba boa me ka ho a say me ton no bi a 20 cedis na me ton 15 me nya me fa so 1 cedi e simple ye de sankrofo no buye man a e be koso because me say obi won ko school da o tidwa mu digwa wasisi aprosan be de o bi so abo degree a wo wiase wo de no kotena dwoma no aboka but yama school no ne book nsem na adada ye na adibu e simple kran dey the book come sa calculation na Mr. Bi be no me se ma dwene ho be de o me ntiase ma bisa me master so mo kire ma de accounting master so mo kire ma de obia beginning no me kire na no so the same calculation dey you but me kire na sem ni mo a obe se no gina so o say aka na se no ene na ese accounting na you mo start control no foforo na ene sa de etabia ga na e beboka so man kire o school mo foforo dia ene before e beboka pa na me sure say the same ayi na yesu na no bi na abrofo ni sua enti na de na me kan say ye papa no asem o kan ye no ye ajaman sa asem na o be kan ye we bobo sta o de project e na won so abobo sia de adi enti no ye mi say won say emra akofo de e ba ya ga na ye ko hepe no ne de kasai na ye no mani nyina ye sika ga na ye wo nyina resources ni nyina ye sen na ne ye ka ye sen a emi ye ko hepe na so akoduru sen na emfa toto ho oh ebia ye sika na sika ye wo nyina 300 million na sisi ye gimbe 240 ese wo se wo ko yi America na Britain ya ebia wo be 10 billion and wa use be 2 billion still o scan bi wo ho e ba cho temase o de ni ti wo fa wo de to yi de ho se wo de man sa o ti ya se wo ko na o si da ba si no e bi abansoro but obi a ono so ti ba bi aton kaka bi te so ye waduma kaka no ono so bi o be si one room entre se wo de man sa wo ska wo si abansoro nti se nipa no so ko si abansoro you cut your code according to your size. And you know, the number person me de come on say to her.
Any o fa aja ben san na mu aba. So you me sure say bia o enkato so kakra bia obeka for possibly you to understand him much better. Nti yentie no what?
And you want to sika dey consume
yentie no. Why? Aja ben san ba ma so biom.
Again kase.
Good. Yankoi.
Adi Abranche wadi onti asa mekani. Sikana we no mabogu hono. In the first way now what I'm trying to say there a car is 260 mem ko am na ma pay up to 260 billion no. On your car or there is dumping spirit. Because now only one project pay. Only one project in the UK is costing 700 billion. 3 times what we are owing. In this, if you organize ourselves properly, 260 billion and yakau. This is a first impression. Now I can't show you my boy. What I see there, what buy no? Ina yawo adi. My friend said, doing so for almost 4 years. Production of perform for hairdressers. Almost use electricity. What you might say. So now a cow is in Nigeria affairs or cow yet to gas into a cutting off. That was the main source of our problem. Into we don't want to hold you load. No, the tour a car yedi the gira from my gas and on this in the bar into the stream no my for the 4 years here and 3 years for better queen free electricity to run our industries small in telephone hairdressers our friend and co-store for they are all working now sika ya kwaje ne bi tutu account ne na Africa zo ne de on call onto ye tua kofo a wa fo adwuma 3 years 4 years won tua on car no we tua bi no dia ma on nkofo a wo share go bank okwaje sika na won sanka we do raise the loan to pay for depositors na one we sika but they have started working na why invest bi so in agriculture. And they said last Friday was a Thursday, I don't know, in the Mokaya, maybe sir, I get you the food situation or Ghana today. Or is this your food or food security? What we have to do is to increase food production and export to be for other African countries, near foreign exchange. Fortunately for us, we set up African continental free trade, able to trade among ourselves. Na yenye sika yezi zibani bino ne zibi ko ne nya foreign exchange no yankupa aboa so much so there insu to Ghana ya were rivers wo all that we need is the fertilizers no na technical know how no
enti aja mensa ne tenten ntietie mu nyina ne se eka ye wo ho sisia no in your view no we have the lay down investment projects a bit me etiasa aka me boa
that's why I compare it with only one project.
No. Listen, I'm not saying about damping our spirit. Me say a car wo sisi no wo hwa enwuma ye de sa aka no aye no it is enough to pay the car off me boa.
Now you to Nothing region cry if we organize ourselves for about to make 2 account in arm or 3 times that account was this year.
Okay.
Not region alone. The agriculture, petrol agriculture, vigorous rice production, na year. About 2 account in within 5 years. And yet cow there, this is my
this is your point of view, no? Okay.
Yes. All right. On your cow there, you cry there, make a yakoji car. Now, one question is, how do people survive?
Okay.
Not confused. Or I'm going to 3 years into uncle. We inquire you 3 years into uncle. Oh, but someone said you work at your good. Now, other people on Yadi, when you do. Now, from 1996, free education of friend and junior secondary switching all the education system. No, on one of the 13 now, one course, 1 2 months continuing now. On and I'm street. We have to settle all these people. And you need money to do that. Yes, a previous administration, what on factories in the offense to Goldman, Yama, the finance, what on the advice of IMF. And we have to start from afresh. Agriculture first, industries, no human capital, no. About shelter, accommodation for our people.
All right.
You're creating a job for everybody.
Yabedo asipa or say ya car ya bono. Mani mu ya bem. Oshe Northern region kwa mpuna rice production. Bit mama yati ya kano one time cry nyadi ya bebre cry ya bete kano. Yo, Yamensa, thanks for your views. Yentie owa na champion now so bra beka ho ne yemo nkomo no so pepe we're making way for hour of awakening, hour of empowerment. A very beautiful lady coming our way this very evening and she so na ye de bay hwe bibi pa e wo ho no ene owa na champion bama so
ye ajenga CP
na ebom ti se menua
ready na me adu menya dokunu bi sabe wo ho no menya dokunu bi abi ohodi abezi menya dokunu bi ene nchenam ene shito
asi
ni makwa trade account sabe ohonu ma me invite abesisi a nam se minim se abi ohonu nya dokunu de me di onya bi ndi minim se nya onya bi ndi TV invite abi mo.
Dokunu na wudi na abenya bi ni anaso wonya dokunu ni wa ha.
Wonya dokunu de mimi di no, mimi the original one na me do nya baby ni wo ho no.
I think say ya na mo ye say aduane a munya di wo Ghana ntina bi a yemra nso yemetra Ghana dia say ne motio because me so awie dokunu bi a me di ye na papa krasen de wudi no.
Oh, me see abi.
Dabi,
who
say
said him dokunu mu abi na nim dokunu mu who nim dokunu mu who na dokunu mu
ah jambo ya fanto no mate ne yankweni mate yankweni
bichabu nyina bichabu wi mani age se menya dokunu papa bi di o Ghana she tu ewusi sa
good
papa
who dey near
enuan bichabu bia enuan se yongu so na yemmo wonu mu di kan yembo machi se de me ya di ye ama ye nyina ye ni beji na ye ni tatai wati na mechi na ye ni tatai ntino omonye di ye ma ye nyina se dia bibia bitima akose de ese enti papa ewe die se de wo hu me gina dokuni wona se akran susu e ka ho ti meja na nuanu mu bia ye na me ma to me do kontom wono ye se me kontom wono be kofom kaka ni abrewie papa meni abrewie abe bi say abe ade tna yes akomo de obra be di dokno ana obi se be kam bibia na
na enya bia say if you dey twem no owura walker e ba ma ye ne twetwe nkomo kakra in your aprobo a boy over the weekend around town no enya bia uhu ana say wote enuanum bia na omoka owura walker ho asem uhu ni poster o baby did you see anything that is quite encouraging for an independent presidential candidate in Ghana now?
Oh, Kwaba, men kan okure nchiro.
Ana ya ucha mentro.
Say asemi na obusa me men kan okure pa wo nchiro.
Me de na kan asem no se de tie, nya se wo ntwa mentro na nkan okure nchiro.
Me say opanyini Kwame Esie
Alfred Kwame Esie Walker.
Bofun me yi bofun nyina efu nta me ka Kwame Esie do. No kunya mi so obekasa yi na no kunya mi se papa mi hu bibia anti bibia ene brono kra wo sha ase kasa wo no kunya mi bibia chize menti menya mi hu ni poster bia so bibia enti no ana ya se obekasa kama se obekasa ke papa we dey me say maame no ohia kontomoni bi
ene hwere bra ati hwere bra na
owa ha be fa no ko
owa ha be fa no
owa ha be fa no ko
hey
can say owa ha be fa ni ba ko
good one na enya bia say o kokrom no wa hu poster bia
me bi farmer sumenti menti ho obeka sa wi di ko yemi me say ana ya ka e bia na yo fatuma obeka so e bia owo ahene na wu nko radio ha na nko tie sei eni sei de no ko yemi me say radio de eni omo political programs no no ko nyini nyina metatie wona me hye no but on the down say me hu say MPP ni NDC ni de along the way no we go around that with say MPP ni NDC and egusu huru but said the open di bekasa de kama ni hye wa hye di we ni nyina menim ekwan a wo fa so a ogusu eden ebo dawuro no menim say wo so a door to door menim krokro ene bonum kro Ashanti region north ni san man one because emre no say as o kan ye 40 days me hwe wa yi so na ya kokoto abai ntimi me de se me hu ya anaso omo ya mesre se ombetrem ebi omo ye ebi akodu ba bi omo tie ekina ida ben Wednesday ekina meko mokola area ayi Rollins Park one no meko area ho no ekina kwa kohwe Sadi we point message esra ko hono me drive it message akoko na me fa trotro na ebia me din komo trotro mu kakra me ba ma fa taxi minimum anyoma na antinati krum kakra busa say omo party ne from say
anya party o independent president
independent eno an say
I think say a group bi ya me hu say o ma tro Ghana first
enti me hwe Ghana first
obehu bia obehu Ghana first na yeah Ghana first
bo a meko me se na ntimi kakra hwade me di me hu na nim nti no me hwe posters na hu say ebia poster 2 na tribi bo baby me se na bokaye sadi we sa hwade na se me hu so a ebia me has me nya nipa ba ko so ebia popo bo wi what in kan na se me hwe na ma hwade because on say sa Rolling Spark no kofo ho pa ntino na mokola area on say ma no mutunton enuane ne force ne material so hoso no mo ntino me bokaye sadi we dey nya ka biampo mi an betum ho so ma hwahwe ade no na me din komo akra because on say na dwene ne church ode ba ne de anke mu ye na wo hwe se de bia ka wanu say o platform you say sa yi parties me nu we say no o ma on say o ma bokro no ache enti no mo bibu o motomo o metina edede na agro emre no emre o kasa wase ye de enye dede na ade we say so me de me hu so mo dede no na emamafo ejina eti de eba ade we say no wo ye dede eba na amafo ejina na de na eba o mo ye dede say we de mame hwa de kro eba dede sa no enti me no o mo so mo ye dede no ho no na say eye ma yi kakra o ma we say eti no dede ne mani pagina no almost when you did that now or their style of campaigning no yet se bibia yesua ene bia be ye enti wan sua wuntumi nyina wo namu prekopen ka se de oye nenye ono no tusu sa line say dada yesa se nyina no yenim se obia be so be opinyi mampanyi okumu a dedom yidi sa na manfo I attracted to one mo boss na dube no nso no kro ahomache no nsia na fa speaker sika so aya na annoying say obeti ne sa but one so no fu say we ye dede no o ton ni nipa no o marketing ni nipa no leader no na say party no e na be boa no nto no so sa no ye but minua Jacob ene Kwame Siedu che say omo so mo do mo nya di omo ye di no mo de aye minim ha omo beti ma ye ne die ti no ye because in church or the buy any nanke ye because papa sa two parties we and kunya bi nim say dey no mo ye omo ye na asofo bi fa hu didi omo and we be winning na we winning na we be winning na we winning na no so akwa tension so what me che no awu agi kuro ni so
all right na on the other side you know did you talk to anyone about this very wonderful person said what kind of out in the casa in the political space, you know, did you tell anybody you met over the weekend about it?
One say nekra no we ya be fi shop maybe na me thought okuna me sima bidi o na me che no menua do di mechi say na me ne ka ho asem e na me bisa ne say wonim Jacob na obisa me say nda bi wonim Jacob wonim ni pe bi fi ni Jacob ni sade no o so wonim Jacob na me say na Kwame worker whatever so David I'm so oba opinion omo independent candidate omo pass you through a year saying easy a year omo select on so my teen in church na ke ye on so no so no one NDC a year jumada di mechi no one NDC a year jumada no konya bi na say one dey say no opedi obetima giga na ejina ho no mi ankasa menua no nyina emema enan ye nyina no mehwe menua no nyina ye nkomodi a eno mebu ho no enkoyie enti enua no ye nyina no ya adwene se nya de a sa two parties we say ye di je ho but on say ye nyanya anase wo no mo de omunya nyina so bia ma party bia nyina ni mu ma omunti omunkan ema empusu wo no what is Jamaica no omunya party bia ebeba aside sa empinent ebepusu omu say mati omunkan omuncheche ene omo de omu peso omo de ye ebe kenyo omo say ene enke nkotoma saa part we see into omo to say no mimi ne do mechi ono no I confused ono no say ndc ne de enya de eye papa ene MPP nye papa say dia me ka wa hanom na omo nkasa on but say di nkoma ebe famu a na akwa ye say enye amamu ni say nkoma ni di because do ni mechi be emfi answer 2015 2016 a ye koto abayi say woni no gigire mu chinchina say kufu adomra ogitum odo na oni NDC for emre bi o ogitum say kufu adomra because our kufu adomra bet ma yede bet ma betreti nyoma ema ye ko ye nana me nana ene titi ye me nana ene titi ye ko ye nana hono na ye ko ye nana hono me nua no ene me yere ne enuanum be ena bi ye ko ye me nko ana na akoye say me de me hu say mahama aye adwuma ntino ade ntene ntuma mahama na akoye say ba hwakoto omu nyina say na kufu ado ntino enemre a na kufu ado na mamuo ase abua ko mu nyina esim no omu nyina dwin kasa bi me na no me frɛ na say wontumi nkasa ase me ne kasa no wo yi asem ni film aso obi so on be say de me kan yen yi film ne kasa foforo ene sa no ma no wana me che no me an kasa me ma me o ze na ase na waba fom kakra first ne wo si fa GNDC MPP ho no me ma me pa ase na sam kan wo MPP mu no aba fom kakra so ate me se no e just e kwa me so no ono so na sam aba fom kakra se kra asa so wonte ase so ate so wonte you ase o mo se sem ese sai de se amanyo ko bi ba no be bom na man for to mo ni yi a me gini se amanfo be nya so tie wo no na se na akwese de ye nyina no aye kan ye kan nyina ye sika would be picture manyo ko na ebe ba no on obi a wo hye obekasa te se opanyin efe no Kennedy Japan de wa Kennedy Japan kasa no once we loud noise and no as we are akọ kwade no walking on me channel papa so te me channel I didn't know okay on me channel papa utie
Ethiopia koso why
entino as a independent candidate no kwame esi edu say o kasa o sa kasa na obi say no one dey kasa yi but mimi dey em say as a man abendodo ama wonom na sa ade a mimi kasa as a speaker say the sika susu ne mama wane mawa edi animu no mo sa no mo yidi no mo ne nam edwom no mo ka mo policies chedwo ma no as a speaker sika mu bi mo jai de no yo no mo makasa de sa de no amedwom mana ti on so mo ne kakra no meni baby meni bon no omo ye sa de no wo so say ayi okokọ asantimamu a yo baby ti say Ashtown yo obi say Asafo Bantman sa areas so no meni so ma target sa ho no no with posters any sa speakers na ye di gina ho no ne kasa ama dom Asafo ko Asafo market ho no say bogurem na so wo yo camp meni enka ha no bono ni sa no be di crowd ho no meni so mo ye ni sa de ya ba mo chere me say wo ko door to door underground ni no noise campaign entino yɛnhwɛ papa eme no kwa na ekɔ yi na aduanan de ma wa nhyɛ dɛ enwo bi asa nhyɛ dɛ nwasa ntino kina ne betuma no pa be no ntu ba ko dumienu no me nanti krom kakra hade
all right
na because me de obeka say me ni ji hu yie papa yo woni pa bia okuhu nimdie no person otimi mabie on say de bia me ka say so wonya nimdie na wo keep nimdie no nyina wo otimo a wo ye nipa bia otimo odin we wicked person and even for him to come out to say to share his vision any ideas to even to pay that 100,000 Ghana cedis no say ade on akoma ne nem say no ma senti no me twe say sika ne buffer ye say dia metimi timi mesi wo no nko enti no papa no kwanya nwenim say we akoma pa and nam says two political parties we say the kwanya nwenim say oma nye we na ebia the 2024 hono no omo ni break nobody other small groups ni na be come as omo ye disqualify omo emi omo ni omo be come ho na omo nyina mi omo bomu a me gidi say ebe ye momo ntwama ni 2024 na nsa momo ntwama ni ye bubu wi na odo mo so mo wi ni na no mo twa say emfo kwa we say means bi no mo kom mom no mo twa say nkasa against ade bia omo for emwo bia no mo show mo vision no radio stations no more about ebia akwantufoɔ no more kasa no more encourage more abuchire no na me che na abuchifo no so mu ni saa no so a do ombenya akoma da beta akire because papa no could be mame kasa bi say ye nya any independent bia na saa two parties mu ba ko bia wini na say ye beto amamu so a 2021 elko Ghana no ebe ye po ebe bare ebe chinchini so that me ebe chinchini because afena se foforo na eba afena betutu no ma ene do odi susu no say bia another 4 years na nya de another 4 years na nya de mo party be say wini bi nti say krono mu gangan tonto no amafo be bobi ena party bia foforo bia ba so no ba be sha ase afena be se betutu no ma obetutu no ma afena be betutu no ma da benda it dey biase ekwenu na be echi and it's as 2029 ki here independent be no be take over and can Ghana ni bia benya eyi say afomu do mu ma bi da wona me kire omo ntutuo no omo no mafofo kra ma Ghana fo no be ani ebeje wo no mo but say baby adu die yesinsem baby ejina baby tro papa siedu fense kwame siedu na mi hira no na me ma no kwantintin ahumobro ene akoma wodi elko Johnny Jacob beginning ni entias Jacob so anya ade wa me ka bibia nti ofiti college go so won ne wose ye ka kire no anya ade wose go ne be din koma asa ba opanyin so ba no so wani abro anase wa ma Jacob ansensi fo ensema be ka ne nsem mu odu ensema wo Ghana fo nyina akoma so na ono nko ano obetima ya just wonya domping bi esa abonechi dom ama enida so den nisua die hu no ebam na ebetreten enioma ewo my Ghana papa yi ebetimi ejina na so se asotwe a menim so won fo bia ho nche no ena kan koso a menim so obedi enim kan aye bibibia obi so no wonje ayi besumi sika ne san monomi enye se bia me nka se bia asemo wo ka no nipa bia kasa utim se tumi wo akiri de wo kana ni abre because papa oman no edija yesi oman ni hi obi ni abre be tuma ni so man edija wo de wo kan ye kura no so oba no tutu no mayie bosumi enfimi no tutu no mayie na efi won mo kono so se dia mafo foso so onye ya na oje a me kura mebom sam so oje o so oje so no mayie na no ma sase yie na aje so obaje a oje a me ha me se di obi won mo nya hwe no mo de busumi bia o mo ji no mo dada nipa no mo wie ma o mo busu no kwa ne de papa no go kan so wonye ko betoto no mayie no osase oje kwa na me kwa no me ne amamfo kwa be twa so say look ade no wo ye no wo ye ni enti se busumi no se bi kwa no se ye ma ne 10,000 na opanyin nika so obeje 2000 eno kwa wasa ya ade se obeje ni sika nyina so a wa ya ade wona me che nipa de wo ya ade a wode na no kai no tumi wa akiri arehemu wom se wo obomobu papa na se mo be kan no obomobu cross se wo be kan ya se wo be kan so wonye ye kra na wo be kan asasem mitimi mongu obi mitimi bontungu because me miama no kan de o kan ni bi me miama no kan sa arechichire nsem ene nsem a eye utimi kan etimi manipa akoma edadin no me nka bi sa nsem papa ne be kan no kwam ye siedu na me hiraw de wo ye bia Nyankopon mo ho pan me bon pa ye se Nyankopon enhwe wachi ye on bo wire no ma on bo mu nyina ho ban ye nam se akoma le be kan asasem no be gini sa bayfo ko mo Ghana kwa no ma je atum se we ni papa bayfo mo Ghana me ni so be bon pa ya ma because on tutu ye no hye wo kan fa ema ho awodie hospitals and sanu ma no a che se ya de no kure papa kokolebu se sia na araho kokolebu te se ase bebia ase veterinary kokolebu ase veterinary hospital ase ho ne hwemboa esu nipa ne hwe kokolebu aden papa aden un konkoma un service and na me hwe eyi omo health TV organ ha no mo hwe omo yi Northampton hospital na me hwe the way doctors and nurses omo America omo konomo ba na utimi se doctor and nurse bia ye na duma se de ye bia nya awo form se chale ade o wasem ye no e time na yi bibia na wudu kolebu na wo hwe nurses na mo no mo asa afọ makonya afọ mako omo free ya ne so ana omo befi omo behwe nipa ni mmere wo kromo ano mo se sika ni ti omo a asa ye sika na enso mo se di no asa inspiration bi eni akire asa motivation bi eni akire nipa nantie kura o hwe nipa nantie o be ye kwade anya hopopo a o so yitimi nyinima nipa no mintimu se yesika wo se yakwaduro se ye eye timodin se ase ye mfa ho papa ni nyina enyo police service na me kan say maybe obi ye concept because catch police chale this is what is happening o catch say police no can is one petrol ntime e be ya nka me kutopo gum na de me service am pe no koye ma na so what how one me general enti no papa ye hini pe bi say obetini no ma say feel dun kwana Jacob ene eyi papa yi kwame ebitima be yi o mani ya me no enyam ya because emme mu ye din no eni ho na nipa ni yi ni tie emme ni mo ye din na ye hini nipa bi me kasa nkwanhye sem sei no ho na kwame ese bi yi ni tie be kan nkwanhye sem sei eni tam aye de no ena be kan say eni me na me ba me ni sei eni o be ni sei eni o be me ni sei eni me de ma be ni me ka me ni sei na we ni sei emme no ade ta wanye eni na Trump kan bi kire ye fa ni sei no Biden no Joe Biden no okay say emme na ho no ade ta wanye ade ta fi mi tana no be kasa sim we say so what me share no ade ta tama na ho no woni panyin ta 8 years ade ta wo wanye ma ade ta manye di na wo ka che panyin ni fa de wo ka ho sesi ya no po ba tuti
wo de na etie
enti no sesi na ayanwuno na ye nyina momo abochire menim se moamo menim se moamo menim se mu sesi dodo na ntimi eyo madwene afri Ghana politics ho kra e mo bebri enya mo de but muntimi nka ena mo nyina mai din we be kan aduane bu sika na yedi to dane wo sika ntimi circulate okunu sika circulate okunu I'm telling you and the shop am ko the whole day we rush shop kwa ka say and I see so what me change my full go on say we see tuomuka no one say say boys yi ba o motiti wono mo sa eni mani mo bombo sa eni nipa hwe nipa ni nani mo ba wona me che no sika de ma no ebi ko no so no ebi mo yere si ana wo mo ji amonye bia ma yere me bia ko twa square sika security ye no man ko say there was oba ba ko coronavirus the babu ko mo no man security ye so sira amanfo ji social amanfo ni sika akra to mo so what me che no adi system no de ntimi mu say emre mo ye din nkwankwa no ye sha se man kwa even kwa no 200 cities na what na se na what bia nkwankwa ye nhwe schools o wo school ma mo nkwankwa ni card na what bia na se busumi bia nkwa bia no akwa ma ni 200 cities ye disclaimer ni egu ho no mo ye ba be campaign ye de be ye posters I throw be gum to scan so ta ho no mo de campaign I think na system ma ye din no anka you push money into the system nkwa bia 200 cities even 100 cities family bia no obo na ma ye mienu bo na ma miensa wuti wunya so be support nkwa na support kuro ni bi adi to mutumi we say nyina ma ekuro no na kuro ma yi din omo de bia loudspeaker say we na ye de bia me ka say hwe be bi nkwase ampanifo omoko ekoye campaign no papofo ni to form na hwe be bi omoko ye campaign wo uko eda wo ma si ono be 60 years eda no eno sa takwa me den na nkwa ne agani enane mponche ni hwe me ko boko ache me ko boko be bia police ni bi da anase be bia nduane mu bi da oboko efie no mu ne dan mu no ase be bia mponche ni kroko ye fa ne se confirm mponche confirm na kokko egu one side na nipa esugu one side nipa esugu one side oboko mintwa wontro enso no sa mpanifo nyina be sa ko boko ho no ene boga ho no ye kwan tumu a yesi ye mo yeso ye di be ye kwan no ye ne ma nipa nsuo papa nipa sitim enu nya ne ni na ne enkwan ni ekwan eni nsuo keke bebi nipa da bebi nipa beda wa otim se ye makoye adwuma ba bebi am di beti mi tibe to wo hwe bedan wo dem enu nko akwati ma etimi ma ekwatintin aboti obo on mo wo yi na dwuma wo ya ne se wo ya prapra ensusu no edan wo dem anya kwan carpet papa bi dem ena chese yasisi mu kama enwo home mfom papa hwe bebi am ponche ene confirm ene nipa da enkompanchi adwusugu fom enconfirm su kokotole du wo no nipa e botra no makọ hye de no mada ade tie fie ho no nyina basa ensuo nipa sade dware ye too well ene wo fini finfin na wo de oni ehwem kọwo wo hwe ko na se a wo no nyina bo potobi pre ensuso nipa sade edi dware ensuso nipa we yesa kanfo mo sa de bia kanfo no mo papa de bia kusu kanfo sanfo we yo I'm sorry for ye Ghana for say yintimi hu say sanko for me no we say no omu di abro na me ya say eja kwame esiedu na se no entimi nkɔ akire say de wo say ekɔ entimi nkɔ say me giri say emfie ne say die ne mu biem no wɔn fa wɔn mo saa wɔn ma yɛ disqualify wɔn ni nyinaa no wɔn sanko for mo ano they can talk ye wo ayi abranti obekasa ayi kofi no ba akono na kofi ba akono ene wɔn mo keke no wɔn mfo mo bɛka ho na wɔn pian kɔ after say election we say no wɔn hyase enkasa mamamfo nti wɔn nka na wɔn gyae de bia na ɛkɔtena trabuchi bi na ɛkɔtena trabuchi because agro ni nyina ne agro ni nyina ni kurom ha no sa mamfo ti wɔn nka no mani gye wɔn ho a donation samamfo bɛyɛ 1 cedi 2 cedis 1 cedi 50 pesos 1 cedi and no betima boa amomo to the next campaign but ye to ba ni wie no mo sa pejo mo puwa no mo sa betam ba bia America honom na eno ano no emboa
yo na champion
be ayi na me frɛ sɛ abi hotel buchi honom no me se me di ni krom dua na wie be di do krom me mu se yes ansan ti be di do krom feel
good
na masa wari unya ba
now I know I mean Musa we na yenko Uncle Bodu so one more time Minister of Information Kojo Oponkroma or say you have to vote number 1 if you have benefited from any of Nana Akufo-Addo na mamwe project wodi aban so on them jono let us say if you have one way or the other benefited from anything Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo aya any vote number 1 na mami Musa wo yama mpani aye emudi ahen ana wa benefit eno ntino obegina so ato number 1
number 1 oh papa also we can say we cry
dear so ama so on say oma hen ho oma basis no so we say so wa benefit from the project there and you also to number 1 into first project ne mu de hen no benefit
the benefited the abai wo twam koye no enno be oya be ni so pa enno abai ba ko no twam koye no won dem she no meni so enno no enyo obi na obi on say ansana me beba no na wo hwe papa wo hwe de kwa na me kasa me ba ya na me kasa wo platform yi so no amanfo kwan ebisa no aso bi ebisa aso wo kro ebisa me bi o wa hene ada wo koye amanfo ma bi kakra so ho na wo ya so ebisa me bi.
That's right.
And because Debbie, Papa, say no motivation, Debbie, as a message in the year. Can you a message in the year? But baby, I could do no as old than in a year. But opinion of trouble coin where you know about where you had your one home, will ye be? Because on my no, city, I could do your infrastructure, promo, we are quite yet. Hospitals in the Vienna because it's a nuclear buildings are general hospital, big hospitals, and no man. On your papa by cheap compounds, this animal no way as a clinics in communities, this animal no man, and all schools be an ambiguous who knows now. Our PDPS one and Quano schools are who school as a consequence international school. So what I mention as international government schools who has international school, they mean say, San maybe that I'm a so what I mention. It's I just say a ban is here, acquire say pay. On Sunasim Betuma, Ghana for animal but Muji Tumwa, Abi crowds who did Tumu in India. After say, I'll be intimate who may be a witch. The Abantane Canadian, one jar work can. And yet, me, Papa, my mother with a hopper who have a project, minimum benefit project beer, it means to Abama. Papa, and I'm because you're entire Ghana, you're entire Ghana. I and crown where I say and capital any new entire Ghana. And to know what mean for sad that castle made no one in Becassa. It didn't your wine. You be a non Casa Bibiaka say at the city in Tenefan is how. We just don't fall for. And no whom be answer.
All right, you
unjad okay can.
That's it.
A month for it ya and put to a pa, a month for him, a juma. Say ye full crown on ya, can you pay 30,000? A go from Busumi Bia, no, there will be 1,000, 5,000. Say, Mammy, yena, so many 1,005 now, 2,005. if you sika 3,000 ekofi busumi bia 3,000 ekofi yen for ma 1,500 no enyi fi pia ne fa to bi fa to yi 1,500 busumi nsiane afi say enipa be nyesika enipa nkasa bebrebe sa amanfo nyi sika no zoom line adwuma mo ye no busam se busumi sika se ne de ma emma no ye zoom line adwuma no e de adwuma no se no mo ye no mo kura praye e no mo de prapra krum emra ye wo machine se de prapra krum emra etimi papa onja o mu keke no wo do mo twen kosi ko be esiedu enya platform e no mbe se hu no mo keke no
yo owana champo ya bedo ase my entie uncle body quickly and then I
body be chow Finland Finland body
Albert body that be Spain
okay
uncle body Spain why yentie quickly ne yanko abe eso uncle body or yanko why hello all right
no how
yo yanko what yanko
yo yeah me say kaka ena okomo ana mu yo yeah me kaka ho kakra na one eja ayi hu komo no em say
far unfortunate em say baby uncle body akopie no ama ne kasadi no na ne nkomodie no aye bibia ho ma yema abe emra uncle body
so enra video bi security so when ya here
video be ya
no only able to later me see na mai
no be why e che ne ya ka video no ho asem pate na yema abe emra abe yanko unmute yourself bamaso
Pasmali, how are you?
Good bamaso
I'm doing good.
Good yanko na
I've seen Lord Lugard come.
O say
I say I've seen Lord Lugard come.
Oh yes Lord Lugard the prof himself.
So what made Bombardier take Lugard? Why is he an apartheid man?
I don't know. Maybe it's got to do with the house I know.
Because these Lugard people were the people butchering the South Africans in the house.
I don't know. Maybe yeah.
Bombardier is a descendant. Yeah.
Abby.
Yes.
Abby.
Yeah, I'm here.
What has Luganda?
Lord Lugard, is it you people were butchering South Africa's area? You are one of them, eh?
No, he was the governor of Nigeria.
Yeah.
And he was the one that combined the Nigeria territories, and his wife was the one who gave Nigeria its name. But they said he said some racial things about black people. So
exactly.
So people are even saying, some of us, the Achimotans, they are saying that they want to do the same like they did to what's the name?
Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi. They want to change the house name. That was the name of the house.
They have to change all these remnants of slavery.
Yeah, but some were also saying that hey, he also did some good. So how are we going to do it?
Yeah, this is the African thing. You know, the Oyibo people will not go. There used to be one man here, Sabil. Babasvali people remember. He used to be an entertainer and so on. He did good. He was entertaining children and so on. But later, when they met, this man was messing up the children, sleeping with them, sleeping with anybody, adults and everything. The man was dead, though. They went to remove his grave from him from the grave now and sentence him. You understand? You here. You think Oyibo is joking? He did good.
So when they sentenced him, no, was were you?
But they finish him now.
No.
They untain your bones and come and sentence. You think it's a small thing?
I asked, has he finished with the sentence?
Well, he's still serving it now, isn't it? Anyway, Baba Smiley. So what was the topic today? I came in when Fire was praising the IMF.
He was praising them.
He was praising the IMF. Then also I heard Mr. Boadi. You see, Baba Smiley, maybe when I come here, I shouldn't be very technical because it will create more confusion than anything. Do you understand? Because this death profiling thing is a simple thing. The only thing we are all concerned with is this. We can't see value for money in terms of what they did with the money. But when you compare the magnitude of debts, I think NDC incurred more debts than MPP. I'm not supporting MPP, but on the face of it, they incur more debts than NDC. Unfortunately, people are looking at it from the layman's point of view.
What can mean? So which is which? One add more debt. No, what was it? MPP add more debt than NDC?
No, NDC incurred more debt than MPP.
Okay.
Comparatively.
Okay.
If you look at the multiples, Mr. Boadi, no Mokola woman. This thing we are talking about is not about Mokola woman thing. That is how some of you think. And that is why the NDC more or less has destroyed our economy. This morning I was talking to a friend. He is NDC. Do you understand? We all grew up together. And I was telling him about the 70s. Papa Smiley, the little we saw in the 70s. Do you understand? And I was saying Ghana has not been managed well. If you go to Ghana, the reason why there is pollution, there is a lot of cars and so on the road is what we should have done now, which happened in the 70s. In the 70s, we have all these industries, the Gear group of companies. We have Sprinters, we have Tematesters and so on. Then we have SNEED, all these organizations and companies. Every day, even when we were children, when I was going to elementary school, from Zongo Junction to Mamprobi. Do you understand? Sometimes we walk, most of the time we walk, but there are times we change our direction and we say, oh, let's walk near the main road. When you are walking near the main road, you will see all these employee buses. Do you understand? Taking the people to the companies, to the jobs. Do you understand? And sometimes as a schoolboy, when you know the direction, because you've been passing the way all the time. So when you know where this bus is going, you just join them and they allow you to join it. That's how it's a schoolboy alive. Do you understand? So when this thing was happening, workers were on time. There was no many cars. Because if the bus is taking 20, 30 people, all these people have parked their cars. Do you understand? So there were no many cars. Look, where I grew up at Zongo Junction to Kaneshie. At the time I was growing up, if you fool and you want to go to Kaneshie from Zongo Junction million times a day, nobody will stop you. You'll be tired. But now, today, go to that place in a car from Zongo Junction to Kaneshie will take you not less than 4 hours. Not less than 4 hours from small stretch, because cars are everywhere. And if Ghana is being well managed, the government should even come out with an incentive to the companies. If you provide fleet of cars or transport service to your people, this is going to impact on pollution. So maybe the government will give you some percentage or something to reduce the number of individuals using cars. This simple nonsense, people cannot understand. Then they wake up, somebody wake up and say, he's bringing Okada back. Okada. Come on. I mean, Papa Smiley, tell me the topic for today and let me go on. Tell me. Oh, I've got your message, that you are eating kenke. Papa Smiley, I thought you were going to tell him. Hello? Papa Smiley, am I on?
Yes, you are listening.
Yeah, am I on? I thought, look, I really appreciate your compliment, and you are right. Where I grew up in Accra, Zongo Junction. I don't mean the Medina Zongo Junction. Medina Zongo Junction is like a kid on the block. The original Zongo Junction, those of you who know Accra very well, I think if Mr. Chun is listening, he knows it. That is where the original Zongo Junction is. My house from Zongo Junction, the filling station to my house, going towards Russia, 9 houses on your left. That is where my family house is. And there are 2 houses. If you come to this, they call from Zongo Junction, if you go to Zongo Junction now, ask of Kenke House. If you go to my family house and you don't get Kenke, I can guarantee the whole Accra you will find him. But unfortunately for you, I've never eaten Kenke before. Never in my life. If you drop a bit of Kenke in my food, I would smell it. I will not eat it. So unfortunately, that is how it is. Fire. It is unfortunate that you are trying to hail IMF, because when a group of people were in power, they discredited all these international institutions. Everything they said don't mind them. It is not true. It's not true. Instead of us, my principle is this. We should not even wait. If we are managing the country well, we should not even wait for these international organizations to set the agenda for us. Because as I know, and as most of you know, the people at the IMF, they are no better than some of us. The only thing is they've got a chance and they are there. And all these international organizations, I'm saying this on note, most of these organizations, the people they employ there, some of them, they don't employ on merit. Whom you know. Most of them are not there on merit. Do you understand? Whom you know. Look, I work at the UN, and I was surprised. Look, I had a shock of my life. There are some people at the time were at the UN working with middle school living certificate. Middle school living certificate. Who will be taking with middle school living certificate now? If you don't know nobody at the UN. Who? Then this person will come and tell you, do this, do this. In the UK here, America here, or in the developed world, have you ever heard them dictating to these people? Because they know the quality of people there. But in our part of the world, when they jump, when they say jump, we jump. We are just cotton to these people. We should have our own processes and standards. What we'll use our standard and process to benchmark what they will say, whether it is true or not. But you can't come here and say, hey, when they say it's gospel. Gospel? Anyway, Papa Smiley, so what was the topic we were discussing today? Tell me. Where is he?
Where is who?
You. Why are you laughing?
I see. Well,
Papa Smiley, look, the ish. Okay, go on. Okay, ask me.
So far, I know, sir. So obviously, no, you were one way or the other, no. Still with Kofi Cranton, right?
Yeah.
Now, so far, no. Say now, Kosi, is he taking the EC to court? Is he making any headway, coming back, or what?
Well, the last time we spoke, he said they are going to see their lawyer to progress the case. So I think they want to appeal at the moment. To me personally, I don't agree with this appeal thing. But I mean, you should just take it with a pinch of salt. But the only thing he should fight, or maybe we need to look at, is the father. The EC shouldn't criminalize this. Because the EC themselves, after the registration, we were seeing people's heads, faces superimposed differently. About 21,000, Imani will say about 21,000 or so, full of errors. Who took them to court, or who criminalized them? Do you understand? It is the inefficiencies in their system which led to this. It is their inefficiencies. Because every voter every voter has got voter registration has got an identification code or reference. That reference alone could have been used to validate the whole thing, without people duplicating things. You understand? So, I mean, I feel personally, if I were in Kofi's shoes, I will not, but if he has to contest, maybe the father, they should remove that criminalization thing. Because our system is criminalized. I mean, it's full of criminals everywhere. Do you understand? You heard Kennedy Ejipon accusing Atuforsi as behind some of the killings, some of the things. Do you understand? These people are ministers. And they are giving money to kill people to be killed. What is more criminal than that? Do you understand? What is more criminal than that? But our security forces are so compromised that as if they don't even know what they are doing. Anytime I go to Ghana and I talk to the police, I wonder how these people became police officers. Some of them cannot speak English. Some of them cannot write. As for writing, I went to Kolebu Hospital, a flagship police station supposed to be. The lady I'm on there cannot even write. Cannot write. And the whole Kolebu police station somebody was alluding to a kitchen. It was like a kitchen. Owain was saying, it was like a kitchen. Look, Owain, I congratulate you for being at the north, upper region. Look, the reason why I don't like Mama and all their gimmickry is this. Look, the first time I went to upper region, I did my post-A-level national service in the upper region. Do you understand? The first place I went was Bolga Secondary School. That was the first place. From Bolga Secondary School, we went to Navrongo Secondary School. From Navrongo Secondary School, we crossed from Upper East to Upper West. We slept at the DC or something there at Tumu. From Tumu, we crossed over to Wa. From Wa to Nando. Papa Smiley, the scene I saw there, I mean, I pity the people from the north or the upper region. Look, my first day after sleeping at Bolga Secondary School, they call it Big Boss. Papa Smiley, when the sun is there, early morning when the sun is rising, you hear the how do they call it? The roofing sheets cracking like crackers. I mean, I said, wow. Do you understand? And when you people take money to go and improve the lot of the people there, you just amass wealth and you tell us infrastructure. Look, that thing changed. It changed my whole worldview of Ghana and the people from the north. Then these people are playing gimmickry. They say they build infrastructure. When your family, your siblings, your kith and kin are struggling, do something about this savannah isolating. Let them get jobs. Let them improve their lot. You chop the money and tell us a confirm must fly anywhere, and people are condoning with these things. Incredible. Do you understand? Incredible. Sometimes I used to say some of us we should even be quiet because we are not from these dire places. But when you are a human being and you feel for your fellow human being, you should not sit idle. When I see, look, profile most of the northern extraction of politicians. When they come to Accra, they don't even want to go back again. They only go there and go and win the elections and come and stay in Accra. Walking in Accra like they are from a jungle or somewhere. All of them, they don't want to go and help the people left there to improve. Hey, Papa Smiley. And I agree with you. Look, anytime I go to Ghana and I pass by Kolebu, I feel like crying every day, every time I pass there. Look at this part of the world. Airports, hospital, and other public places, you dare not go near those places within certain miles. But go and pass at Kolebu. Even the airport, I was telling you, the whole land has been encroached. Even pilots are not complaining that they find the landing difficult. The land, politicians and so-called idiots have taken all the land. So you fly from here, when you go, you reach Accra, if you don't take it, that's it. You cannot land. And people are jubilating over this. This is what we call development. And people will come and rub shoulders, hey, we've built this, we built that. Baba Smale, you let somebody come and speak. Let somebody come and speak.
Somebody will certainly come and speak. Okay.
Yeah, because it's just annoying. When we have to talk of proper things, we are here saying who chopped the most. I mean, both of them have destroyed our expectation in terms of the debt. What annoys me about it, look, in what I do or in the profession, look, if you are running a good business, if you are running a good business, you can take as much debt as you can. If you know, because the reason why much debt is preferable is that if your business is going well, the higher revenue you generate, the lower your cost of debt becomes. Because the cost of debt may be fixed comparatively. So the much debt you can, the better. Except that most companies will not give you, because if you are using 100% debt, it means you have not put any equity, any investment in it. So they want to see some level of equity. But in our case, we don't generate any revenue. Only debt. And the debt to Akufo-Addo and his people are living lavishly on it. Do you understand? They are living lavishly. But that is what happened. Look at Rawlings. This week, what happened? He buried it, mom. Baba Smiley, you, me, everybody listening. If we make coup and we give our mothers to be catering chief, won't our mothers live long? Somebody who was killing people under the pretense of probity, accountability, and transparency, meanwhile has hidden his mom as chief caterer. He is using Ghana aircraft to train his children how to fly. Do you understand? And many more. Meanwhile, he killed people who took loans. You see the hypocrisy? Killing people who took loans. Then he went to collect money at Abacha and deprive Nigerian children of the social services they need. Meanwhile, he's preaching probity and accountability to us. Then when we finish, we form a party. And the party's motto or guiding principles are the same probity and accountability. Meanwhile, they are all failing this probity and accountability test every day. Then people are following them. Me, the only thing I want from Rawlings is our parents' money, that 50 cedis, which culminated in the maximum. I think the maximum you could deposit was 500 or 5,000. He took that money up to today. He has not accounted for it. And this is somebody claiming probity and accountability. He is hiding under pretense of probity and accountability. He cannot account for all of these things. There's no transparency we can even evidence. You see? Baba Smiley, take over.
I don't know what is your concern about some what is your concern about that?
Baba Smiley, if you make coup and you made your mother chief caterer to feed you, you want to grow, your mother won't be alive up to now. You people should sit there and just see the thing as a joke. Go and do coup and give all Ghana's thing to your mom and see how long your mom will stay. Then you kill other people's mothers because they went to take loan, they went to take this. Baba Smiley. Yes. Then at some time, the wife, the people he killed, the wife got into one country. The wife, you know, the first scandal which came, the wife was swimming in jacuzzi. Meanwhile, when they came to power, if you have 2 toilets in your house, you will see. 2 toilets. Can you compare 2 toilets, 2 Ghanaian standard toilets with jacuzzi? Have you seen a jacuzzi before? You people, you think all these things should be over? We should be laughing. We laugh. I'm happy that stupid thing they did, they call revolution, never participated in it one way or the other. Revolution. What did it revolutionize? Tell me. What did it revolutionize?
All right, Abby, thank you very much. Bombardier.
Luga.
Yanko. Now so kra. What it?
We need to probe you for taking this Luga name on.
We need to do what? What's it we need to do what?
Probe.
Oh, okay. All right.
That one too. It will be done by the Privileges Committee of Parliament.
Now, Bombardier, just like I was asking Champion, Information Minister, or say if you have benefited from any of the projects on Penidia, but let's say vote number 1. And if you are all projects we are benefiting from,
so, why didn't you ask me that question?
Why didn't I ask you which question?
That benefit question.
You can't answer that question to me, sir. Bombardier said, "Wabusian for Ghana, and would your henna or benefit ya one way or the other? No, maybe you stand upon that and just tell them they should vote for number 1."
That's yeah, but obi a year 2 omo pro then na okobutama omumbia.
Okotu omo say.
But because say ye dey ekwadanko anase George Walker na yeko. Omo waka nya dey anything say the America for can anything but Trump. Inti as long as say enya NDC NDP dey enya dey yeko ka say we kobutu one anase 2. Say CPP PPP any of them in yeko. The ye is ye ni NDP ye ni track bia ye this year no yes you per control experiment omo amaba 27 years no omo baby ye hwe dia omo nso aka no and no say focus and say ono information minister no no e be wa benefit say be ono free joy and obey information minister te bia no wa benefit from that transition no so that's it. You know, on in the bush of when I be on my question, you know, by the back was say, Joshua, no, as for me and my family, dear, so that's it. Ever be a family, dear, and can number 1 and number 2, no, this any part of our ballot, no, so, dear, so open change in India, and then you change, you know, meaning is 1 and 2, no, because 1 more 27 years say omupan change still no complain dia e dey bade na aka bi ma ombetimi aye minima dia aka bi ombetimi aye e na no MPP say omo say we can what did they buy say about rent no or say buy rent omo establish $100 million omo de be ma mebunu no ntu ko han dan ya say bianka 2 years advance no say 8,000 na ono abai no ebetwa sa 8,000 ama efiera no now so you from we adwuma na o matete cause obviously sa 2 years you know and go for nyeska e ma omunye de entwia so that's here and papa make say so be can say emre bi wo wiase bia Ghana obi aka implementation o sa dia wo ka say 2 year advance no against the law rent control department o man kasa beka I say, you can say, or see, can say, it will be a budget 2 year advance and illegitimate. A biom so, can say, landlords cannot arbitrarily. Property new landlords cannot arbitrarily determine rental. Way from rent control department. And this one say landlord. Ain't me a bit to determine rent. That's a landlord bestow you 2 years there. Are we enforcing the law or not? So who people are buying also Obama the ono ko ha dan no say 8,000. How are we even going to determine say you for now so ko ha dan onye MPP ni? Ye teachers can say ye hwe omutia MPP for no nso. Saying this is what the same from be. It then to be then teacher say MP for we was say oh me cry me wodan my enkra be say 20 and omutimi dem nti no mo forward this can mame. Papa, is this the way to solve a rental problem? Abana nkasa affordable house nkwa hwe se do musu ton no. Abana nkasa we affordable house na ye wo kwa de no. Hwe se do su ton no. Obi akosi ni dan no. Wo na obetwen se wo betwa 8,000 se yi na ama obi no nipa ko na wo twa no. Wo se wo betwa ma youth no both in the former informal. Na the wo I say the wo Ghana card. You say the wo Ghana card and as ID na mo behwe na matete. Na say nipa ko na mbabru na oye adwuma no o sense kan obetete bo so mia. Papa me catch raw. That is not a also we create a conducive environment, also more living wage. So more Ghana for living wage, not minimum wage. Obi a benyuska. No, the one hand your own job bian ho. Eno na abuche ye. Abuche ye ma living wage and minimum wage. Even though say minimum wage in the
Oh, Mamalia. Hey. Let me say, Bibi Atiesi Bombardier. Ahoma no so enti amana to form obesa aba na why dey be wabeto aso me ka o senne nonso pepe na ye sorry so ewo dwumadie so hour of awakening and empowerment samre no say ye bre no so at by 1 hour we be say on the nyade a obetwe clock na akọ akire isan say the last thing here one more extra hour in 2020. Let's just say 2020 no no the ninsem bibre enendam into one the nyodi obeti the clock no so. Well, the clock no went back on Sunday. Nti say no yenso yanam GMT pepe eti nonso na hour of awakening and empowerment jumedie no ye de ahihye so kama ewa ha say. And I said we have about 23 more minutes to round up. Yenti owahene final words say. Owahene final words and then I'll be akakakra before se Bombardier beba akakakra na fire. Baby oshibia no aba be dumja no na ya soro so fe ewa ha say. Nti owahene jump on timinka. Adaje.
Epi.
Aha. Your final word. What's it? Your final word. Say utie fire into abona or the shasi na. Or say he's okay.
Fire.
Utie kakra.
Fire. Maintain about who crowd.
No, say he is hoping say Ura Walker will be the first independent candidate. Na sama no Kenya no. Or the an independent candidate. On the answer or the football one independent candidate or America over 1992 elections, right? Ross Perot, maybe sir, he didn't know. Unya well, my friend say popular votes no. Unya 18.2 or 18.9%, right? Na eka hu bi ana Bill Clinton etimi ya de be etimi ewini abano na wo bompa say Ora Walker as he say on the independent candidate or abanim no he will be able to just take at least 1 or up to 3% of the votes that will be cast. And you know here say papa ibetimi the only true independent candidate say or the quarter to America for the hona or church mu say independent candidates now more American yeah from spoilers so so say my name say still no Kodia but the last time I read about let's just say Kanye Kanye West was going for presidential anyway. So him sir.
Me TV sir, me TV
campaign spoilers. So woman nim say nya dia wo medru akwantu no. What I say but wo make cow. So nya dey it's he's hoping say alright Walker ebetimi perform that task so it will be putting these two parties into check. Anyway, that was his view. Your final words and then we can round up. Why?
I say the minimum no minim do binim but the minimum minka.
Okay.
The minimum and then say I say momo honum ye you ha. No be the people na the moon here. Me jiri say opinion the friend no Andrew dear Andrew Sofo Chabos gum papa abrante no obeha adwene and I'm say all say na me kan say ye wie 26 election no and osofi and I say abrante o sha say say wono so ye dey e ho ebeje amanyo semu na well I'm trying the nasi I'm feeling ni anhwe obi a na o sha say na me adom ono ankasa e wo ni TV station is a TV station no it just 24/7 papa no yen campaign no no sha say campaign da da they also work obo ha no obo ti ko fa na che to say o hwe nkwasi na nipa dodo na no nipa bi a o meta hwe ne ncheche ne nsem ka ti no ono na se be ka enam na djuma wa ye ti no enam TV station wo di ti no ne dino akwa akire mo esene even kwan ayare ganu mo ne wo mo wake kan won na wasiri nyina opanyin ne di akwa akire wo se TV so de akwa akire pa wunde poster kwa na wutimi nya TV station na wugina so 24/7 na da bia wo kasa wo so 24/7 na it is a dibia a huge advantage e ma say nipa no where I was at media videos at this akire na obo aban mo bese ne ko nyina akire ekire mo say yo wonwo webre hono mo a ewu onwura mo a o ma bandi wo onwura mo a sa enuma ne wo onwura mo nyina no ebia ebetima fa nipa no wo kire enuma Kwame Nkrumah eyiye ya na ekuna emre Kwame Nkrumah wo so no na ye nyina yetimi sa numa no ewo oman Ghana mo a anya nyina na ye krade ba krom ha no mo no bibi nkofo nipa ba etini se be ka se ebi obi puli harder na be ka se ye sa opanyin no ye trabosom no for now no de me hu no because among all this party or independent candidates you mo ka se nyina no wono no we nipa wo konkrase mo o konkrase pa na wo hwe ni video ya o konkrase na woni nkrase fo no I'm sorry woni aduane mo wo nkrase wono mu edi nkomo ekekire nyoma amanyo mienu we say no dem dia o mu di oman no what kana sema kwa ekire pa di aba ha dwene na wono so no wona wosa eda so otoso miensa ye beka so eno so fo no dada nkofo papa edu ba bi enipa so tie nipa kasa o edu ba bi enipa tumi wit etotwene ehwese nipa di o ka no enyansa wo ma na se nyansa ni ye betima ka no bebre boni afa no ho na akufo do kan sem bebre fa na akufo do ho eso edu sa mafo tie na sem wo ka na omfo sa sem ne to ni omasom no wono omo nim ne omo nim ne ene omo no efo se de papa ne kan betima ba mu no womo to aba ne ma no edi wo se papa so be puli just a shock ama just a be hard be puli shock pa because of nyoma 20 when mo dey say afia no mo sha say kasa o che wo say wono no after 26 election no sha say wono be dey wo dey unity one trans and chance will be scare ba ananzo one chance obi a TV station e ho no 2024 na ye kro na wono wo ebi omo nsira nya de omo fu say omo suno omo nim de omo twa ye omo kom mom say TV station be and radio station be or trying to push up something at the their money pa at you and nipa bi ne on a mention anya sa as na mo was here posters you was a posters here you printing kitchen I say event say leaflets kitchen be na man for bo aye be bobo TV post event say post kitchen bo ko hu nipa ni ye ene man ade ntra ono o ma TV so da on a mention enti nipa bi edikan ewo race na yekunu obeka say hey omuntimi but yemhwe ni ye race no abi madika de e madika ya che enti yemhwe yo ba joti menka
ya tonka na ya say o no de
papa de tene ni say o kwa santimemu a papa no ko fatene ka de ye wi abatu papa ya kasa bebre o de anyume bia what TV station so e dey net me campaign more than say TV e dey na campaign with me just with me campaign man ko eche partners TV eye one national so a e ko be bia ko nkurase nyina papa it 24/7 no we give video see no what say dem die on my amamu dem tie ye komo o che be bia na Ghana be bia ni gina any year or the Malaysia or the Japan or the other countries me to Ghana say maybe ni na gina no e ba ni sen and we do two on mo ko mani mu na ye de bia ni me ko echi e di ni wo mu e ti mo ka wo ka che say abo ye so do abo wo mu di o wo ka che say wo tie nsem bo ya wo ti say enti na we na wo no e na empanifo ma band di initiation wura mu a wo mu nya ho hwe wo ba omu tutu mu kase sa no eti we ni be na wo so kasa no so a wo nya botre na waka ama se wo na wo se wo ye nkrani o wo na wo so wo se wo ye ho ni o ayigbeni o wo na wo so ya santini o wo pre na ho kura what wa ye ni sa mfimi ensa ne fani wa ye ni si mfimi ensa ne fani wo no wo bayi afi no be ko door to door we de wadi kan kadada o ena obi so asa tupetu kam no sa na munkurase ofria no akwa ofria ena wafufa nkofo mu didi ni mu a wo mo no ye bo ase solokuno na ye samanfo ama wo se hwan na ebe ni o odi dwomo no wa santane wo gina dwomo ho no na wo me solokuno nyina edin na wa fama ekino ahyase na wo boni donkomi because won se be bi ofri no so won mini ya amanfo kwantene nka so ati me wo mini ye de oye no enti wono maka no so no de makan so mo hwe ya o mo kɔhwɛ no hu se de me kan wo ha me kan no abrace ni de ye kɔ basa ayi Andrew ayi chabo so no we threat to MPP ni NDC no obe ha o mo kakra
yo na je say me hwa uji o hwa utimi se ora chiraboso no wo betima sheki elections yi pa so
oh papa ele se wo ba e kwa o ka che me so luma kwa ba kwa no twa to kakra wo ana me boa
no any se wo kana wo hwe no papa
tie eye dena oluma e twa to ho no hwe adibo ho no a wotimi sizi nipa wo wo hwe de nipa no wo yi kire wo no de entoto ho eba no wo ka nsem fa ho no de emu abakostem ebe ka ho a kire wo no se nipa no wo de se wo de wa dwene se ebia brofo ene nsem wo kan efa yedi education yedi enimu ma education yedi enimu no ye kusua de ni bebo kro no ewo ma no ewo yeso na tu ka se ye kusua de broni eku school edusua de ediscan edusua ebeboa ne man yedi eku school kusua de edusua ebebo kro no etu hwe ya ono wo chese wo hwe wo no mo ku school o man mo edwom tiatia no na wo mo de 00 suhwe sika no so ama abie nipa ni so ama omo bo man no krono a chese wo no wo ya baka se bia wo ye adwo so onye hu so na be chele chese omo de anse mo kan de papa egwa dosu enti no sa wo no wo ye obi police shock wo nkrase chese bia mo wia no chese bia mo ye zo mo wiwiem ane de This is also me. Yes, this was me because Papa, you couldn't mean my main show. My full of Panachi. My main show, my full of Panachi. Because say I did it. So oh she be now open before fra. I was waiting for him, good when you shim. Now who the walk out the office say walking as a same side. And then Yami Mqua, the bio Abu Honoma, Oka was so bio and Ocasibia. A Chabos, because yeah, Chabos was it. Yeah, Papa walking as a same boys be Musidan, construction boys. Bibian, ye can, yes, a quest as a young bandit in December. Maybe the Chabos and Pabet 10. Omunas, yeah, Chabos, yeah, Chabos, one, Chabos, Nesse. I could be Chabos. Fancy, and cry, hey, and cry, boys, knee and cry for boys. One of them, artists, somebody can to do can cry, and can capture them to be. Then I'm going to cry. Because any purpose say, Papa, any purpose say, Nama for Diablo. Oh, any purpose say.
Okay.
I'm going to shot and for boys, Nina. Give you my dream.
Oh, why any? Oh, why any?
Oh, why? Yeah, Brad, I can't fuck it to himself and the answer. Why?
Oh, why?
Yeah.
You are married to a gun and you are telling people to interpret gun for you. If you are,
Papa.
Hello, why? I'm hearing. Yeah, I'm here.
I say, Abby, why is how come a refuse here for Abby? I am Michelle.
Why?
Oh,
okay, go.
Abby.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm listening.
Me feeling brutal. I'm telling you, me feeling rough. It would all the factory there. Me feeling.
Yo,
Papa.
Mom, we are here the answer. Why?
Papa, Uji.
You're fine away for 1 minute. Why?
I mean, can we be massive? We share, baby, say, we share Ghana had a amount more of a park and 4 man. I'm telling you. To be a plus mom. Oh, Manuel.
You,
no challenger. No challenger.
You sure? That is what Mansa Musatu has been telling me. But it's subjective. So let's take it like that. But as well, it's my turn, isn't it?
Why?
Well, I mean, so you want me to talk about who is going to win or who is going to lose? Or what benefit I've got from Akufo-Addo?
Or benefit now when you're now we now so the atuabano.
I've not even seen any benefit.
Oh, why?
Let alone enjoying it. I have not seen any benefit from Akufo-Addo. This SSS thing, they've spoiled it. They've caused chaos more than the so-called solution. Look, our educational system has been messed up. Started with this SSS thing. Do you understand? Since they changed this education system to SSS, there has never been any improvement. Because if there has been improvement, look at the mindset of the people. Look, the only people trying to hold Ghana accountable are those who school under the old system. Those who did this O-level, A-level thing, they are the people who understand where all this is. But all these SSS people, I think most of them are NDC. They think like NDC people. Because they don't understand anything. They don't understand anything. All what they understand is the system either they were born in or the system under which they school. Only few exceptions. Do you understand? So our education system has messed up and Akufo-Addo has thrown in spanner, destroy everything. How do you go to school? They say when they raise yellow flag, go. When they raise green flag, stop. All these things. Where? How many of these so-called ministers, their children are going through that process? How many of them? How many? So the only benefit they want people to, what this guy is alluding to is, oh, there's SSSO, your free SSO, your children. This is no benefit. This is no benefit. How many of you will be happy to be going to this type of school when you were schooling? How many of you? How many of you? Me, I went to elementary school, but I tell you, the school I went in, sometimes we pride ourselves as being clever than a preparatory school student. Do you understand? Because the school, when I was going to, we have preparatory schools. We have St. Anthony, we have Bethel Academy, we have Alta. These are big private schools, but we pride ourselves as also better or equal with these people. Now, if you go to elementary school or public school, you cannot even think like that. You cannot think like that.
Yo, Abi.
The phone is there. What benefit?
Yo, Abi. What benefit? What it? Yati. Oh, the benefit here. Yo, I'm on for benefit. One more here. So why?
I'm on for benefit. Look at you two. Look at you two.
And some on for benefit, Yana.
Who are those I'm on for?
So no, on the yardstick at all. If you don't want to work with that yardstick, that's fine. Anna.
What yardstick? Liars. What yardstick?
So was it? What benefit?
Baba Smiley, if we have benefited, does he need to tell us, or does he need to ask us?
There is so.
If there is a road, there's a road going to your house, which is well organized. Do you have to tell me before I know that there's a road? If there's good hospital, do you have to tell me before I know there's a good hospital?
Why are you sweating over this? What do you also?
They want to talk to us as if there's no brains in our head. Does he need to tell us?
Yati, Abi, thank you very much. You better not break. You better do BBS. I said, could you bring no? I know the kid to be also. You fancy now? You know BBS who's been part of today's show. And I break a crack, but baby, I did deny. I'm yadum, I did we come. Now, sorry, some pempens, we are making way for hour of a